What's going on, everybody? This is the NFL Whip Around show here on Chat Sports. I'm going to be your host today, Will Ortner, and we have you covered for all of the early slate games. You're not going to want to miss out on any of the coverage that we've got, and I need to know, where are you at? Shout out the city where you're from, because I'm looking down in the comments, making sure that the people feel heard. I see my guy Noah already hanging out saying, let's go Lions. Tony's got his hard-earned support behind the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jack saying what up to everybody. Good to see you, Jack. I see Brandon headed back home to Dallas. Shout out. Guess what? Already home in Dallas. Webb City, Missouri. Shout out to you. Long Island, New York. What up, Jack? Love that. Marcos is in Webb City, by the way. Ty Man, we've been hanging out quite a bit the last couple of days. Good to see you, man. Pixels over in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Not entirely sure where that is, but shout out to Virginia. Bear Don is what I'm getting from Brandon. Shout out Chicago. Crazy game last night. Had to watch the replay on that one. I was busy taking care of the Ducks. Ty Man says, OH! I-O. Something tells me he's in Ohio. Want to make sure that I don't disregard the man behind the scenes, the man who is the most important on the show today. What's going on, Mr. Sam Brown?
Hello. How are we? I'm excited for another day. A few weeks left till the season. Figure out who's going to squeak into the playoffs, who's going to collapse and choke and fall away at the last minute. It's starting to tighten up. It was a logjam for quite some time, but now some clinching scenarios at stake, and we'll see how it all plays out. I see Sherry watching from Belize. Chat Sports International.
International show. That's what people don't realize about Chat Sports. We are international, that is for sure. Garrett, what's going on? I'm assuming that is North Carolina. Shout out to you. 70 people of you hanging out with us in the chat, and that number's going up, 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 up. Make sure that you come in and hit that thumbs up button. Like the stream. It helps us out. It allows us to get to do more of these shows. So if you could, go and hit that thumbs up button. And then while you're doing that, make sure that you listen to our fine sponsors of today's video. And that is our good friends over at Prize Picks. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It is the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes, it is all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right, Prize Picks. Everyone's favorite Prize Picks holiday promotion is back. 7 days of Picksmas. Prize Picks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including a Christmas Day max discount. Picksmas starts December 20th, so download the app today and unwrap those deals. I have a 3-pick power play for the action in today's slate. Baker Mayfield, more on his pass yards. J.J. McCarthy, more on his pass yards. Justin Herbert, Oregon product, more on his pass yards as well. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Shout out to Prize Picks. Thank you guys so much. That's going to be in the pinned comment. It's also in the chat right now. You can go and click on that link. So we got an early slate that, look, I'm going to be honest. We're going to be really entertaining today on our main show.
We're going to have to be.
Because I don't know that the games are going to be. There is one game that everyone cares about. That's Bucs-Panthers. And even that game kind of sucks, right? Like, because you have two teams. It's mid versus mid. There's a lot of mid-offs going today. And then you have a game like the Chargers and Cowboys, which a month ago would have been a whole lot of fun.
Yep, not so much now.
Now it's kind of a bummer. Like, the Eagles should have lost so that we could have a good time. The Eagles should have lost yesterday so we could have.
That's probably what was in the script, right? Two missed field goals. There were some opportunities for Washington, but in the end, that just didn't work out. And
in the end, Washington
here we are. It's a meaningless ball game. Well, not for the Chargers. They're still working for their spot in the AFC playoff picture. But
True.
The Cowboys have the chance to play spoilers. So I'm still kind of intrigued by that one.
Fair.
Those 4 games at the top, I'd say, are like solid, interesting games.
Yeah.
The grouping at the bottom is where it starts to get ugly.
Yeah. No. You've got I said mid versus mid in Bucks Panthers. Jets Saints is ass versus ass.
That's the nobody gives a shit game of the week.
We are going to find out whose ass is bigger. Is it New York or is it New Orleans? Which one is more ass?
Nobody gives a shit about that game.
Are we going to shuck it up? And that's the only question I have because the rest of it I don't find interesting. I guess maybe we can find out if 9 isn't too terrible in that Vikings-Giants game. He shows signs of life.
It is important for them. And I guess that of the 3, that Vikings-Giants one could be a fun one. Jackson Dart and J.J. McCarthy. Like you could still get something out of it. Chiefs-Titans has certainly lost a lot of its luster. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes undergoing surgery this week and hopefully a healthy rehab. But it's Gardner Minshew versus Cam Ward.
Yeah.
And
I do love Minshew. As a West Coast guy, West Coast will.
At the very least, as fans, you're
like
maybe watching the last few games of Travis Kelce. And it's
that is true.
Quite the storybook ending that I think he was probably hoping for when he probably entered this year thinking, okay, maybe I've got one more
run. Yeah, I got one more left in me, and unfortunately, no, you do not. And then Bengals, Dolphins, this is basically going to be can Mike McDaniels keep his job?
Yeah, well, funny enough, report earlier today from Ian Rappaport, and we'll discuss it in the pregame side of things, that McDaniel likely to return in 2026.
Right.
Tua is not. That's like the expected one on the Tua side, but McDaniel obviously was still in the hot seat. And
it's a bold move. It's a bold move.
At the worst, he faces like a make-or-break year.
Right. So then do you go old QB? Do you go new QB? We'll discuss that in a moment. But I do want to discuss this today because I think this is a sweet deal that we've got going on. If you send in a super chat and you predict the first team to score a TD today, if you get it right, we're going to give you 5 free raffle tickets. We got a sweet deal going on. We're giving away a very cool item. And the cool thing about said item, and Sam, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but the item can change a little bit. Am I correct in that? The item can be set up for your team. It doesn't have to just be a random team. So, like, let's say maybe you're a Patriots believer. Maybe you're like double and you're in the chat and you're saying, man, I want a Patriots beanie. It's getting cold. The weather is chilly. If you're bald like me, you don't want the Chrome Dome out. Maybe you want a Seahawks jersey. I'm a Seahawks fan. I love the Hawks. Maybe I want something on my head to keep me cool while still supporting my team. The Detroit Lions beanie. This is a little cool with a little puff on the top. Whatever team you support, the winner of today's raffle is coming away with a very cool beanie right when we're getting into that winter season. You want to keep the noggin nice and warm. You don't want to get chilly at all. So right now, while we're still in the tailgate, if you send in a super chat and you predict the team to score the very first TD, we're going to give you guys an extra 5 free raffle tickets. That's not something that you want to miss out on today. Sam, I think that's a good deal.
If he returns a kick for a touchdown, opening kickoff, 10 seconds in, someone could come away a winner. I'm excited 100%. To see actually the kind of start we get off to. We got off to a red hot start last week, a couple early touchdowns on the first drives. So we'll see if we can keep this still going. And if we don't get any, if we get one super chat and that one person gets it right, then that's perfect.
Yep. No, 100%. 100%. All you got to do is just be right when you predict who's going to score the first tee. What team has the player that can go off the quickest? What team is set up to score quickly? What team do you think is going to get in the end zone first? Today's raffle, NFL beanie of your choice. If you want to get in on that, you can send in a super. Plus, we got some other fun Christmas-themed things that we've got going on.
Yeah, we'll talk about those here in a little while, but at least we're getting ready for the holiday season. Hopefully everybody has a nice, safe holiday season with their families. We're going to be in the holiday spirit here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie, accountability, me and Will are probably lacking in it right now, just attire-wise. No real, like, Christmas colors or anything like that, but we're going to try our best to overcome that and the overall joy and energy on the show today.
Well, look, I'm going to be honest. Kind of didn't really think about it. We've been in go mode.
No, I didn't either.
Right here. We've been in go mode. I've been locked in. My Sea Chickens had to win on Thursday night. They did. Number 1 in the NFC. Congratulate me in the chat. I was locked in on the Oregon Ducks. Had to find a way to come against probably the best team to ever come out of the group of 5. There's never been a better team to perform in the 12-team college football playoff out of the group of 5 than that JMU team. So pretty impressive victory over there. Then we got locked in for the NFL whip around. We might not have been as locked in on the attire as we needed to be, but I have been, and Sam is, we are locked in on the early game storylines for this one. I already mentioned it. There's one game that everyone cares about, and that's the NFC South title game. Right now,
everybody cares about that one.
Well, look, when you look at this slate, there's not a whole lot that you can get jazzed up for, but I can definitely get jazzed up for this game because you are competing for that NFC South title. Now, both teams are tied up in the record column right now. You have a team in the Buccaneers that started the year very, very hot, have drastically cooled off because of injuries. The Carolina Panthers quietly have put themselves in a position to where if they win today, they will be the number 1 team in that NFC South. Will they have clinched themselves a playoff berth? No, not necessarily. But they've put themselves in a good position to go away with that title. All they'd have to do is win out and they'd control their own destiny. It's the same thing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Win out, you control your own destiny. There's not a lot of reasons why you should be watching the Cleveland Browns, but Myles Garrett is going for the sack record. If there was going to be a time to watch a Cleveland Browns game and you're not a big Shedeur Sanders fan, that was for SEO purposes, Sam. I got you, brother. If you're not a big Shedeur Sanders fan, you do kind of want to watch Myles Garrett. He's on a historic pace right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's 1.5 sacks away from the record.
1.5 sacks away.
Now this Buffalo Bills offensive line, they're pretty darn good, but Josh Allen, he is not afraid to hold onto the football longer than others. He is a running quarterback to a degree. Now, while his arm is able to help him beat most QBs and most defenses in the National Football League, sometimes, and I saw this a lot with Russell Wilson, when you are a quarterback that can scamper around a little bit more than everybody else, you hold onto the football a little bit longer. Myles Garrett, he's going for that sack record. Can he get 1.5 in this game? Next. Can Mike McDaniel save his job? Answer, apparently yes. All right, we put this in the show sheet as we're going live. Bang, he's probably good.
Well, to be fair, the wording, and so we're talking about Ian Rappaport's recent report about 45 minutes ago saying that Mike McDaniel, as we got the window washers behind us cleaning the building.
Yeah, thrilled. Love that. Thank you for doing that on a Sunday. Just banging around in our studio.
They're right behind us, just smacking away.
Also, I don't know that they're washing the windows appropriately. Like, it's whap, boop, whap, boop, whap, boop. Like, they are destroying our window.
What are the odds we, roll the windows up, roll the sheets up?
Should throw them up, scare them?
Oh, yeah, he's going at it. He's going to town over there.
I was going to say, a lot of smacking of windows today.
Dude, that is just loud behind me.
100%. Who knew windows could be so loud?
So, Rappaport 45 minutes ago reporting that Mike McDaniel likely to be back in 2026, though Tua is not. And the word there, likely, barring something unforeseen. Imagine the Bengals walk in and beat them by 30. Does it become a different conversation? Given
100%.
Everything that you've seen, and Quinn Ewers just beat. I can't imagine seeing too much good out of Quinn Ewers.
I would agree with you there. The other question that I have when it comes to Mike McDaniel, okay, so let's say you get rid of Tua and you do keep him. Is your plan then to go after Kyler Murray? Do you think Kyler Murray is going to be the fix if you do end up drafting a quarterback? Let's say next year doesn't go well. So then you're going to fire Mike McDaniel and bring in somebody new for that quarterback? Okay, the Chicago Bears, it worked out because I think Ben Johnson is a really good offensive mind, and he paired well with Caleb Williams. But let's not act like it hasn't been a little bit rocky at different times. Let's not act like we've seen coaches come in after a rookie quarterback is drafted by the previous regime and then be like, hey, that's not the guy that I necessarily want. So what are you going to do there? If McDaniel does save his job, it feels to me he's going to be on maybe the hottest seat of anybody, then you better go with an older QB, but then that means you better have success right away or you're going to be the first person fired in the middle of the year.
Yeah, and Big Daddy Joe makes a good point. Miami should draft a big QB from Indiana. That's Mendoza. I mean, do they put themselves in position now to draft a quarterback knowing that the coach is on the hot seat? Is that McDaniel's plan for the offseason. I wouldn't imagine so personally. I would think they would go more of a veteran quarterback route, but maybe they fall in love with him. I just don't know what his best plan of action is as far as who's going to be the starter next year.
100%. Or do you go with a Dante Moore or Ty Simpson? Those are some other guys that have popped up as well. Next question, fourth storyline. I know that our Saints guy here at Chat Sports, Trizzy Trace, he thinks that Tyler Shuck is Tom Brady 2.0. Like, there is a belief that Tyler Shuck is very good. Now, as someone who watched him at Oregon, I don't know, but he got the Saints 2 wins. He already has more wins than Spencer Rattler did. There's something about him. He's got a little bit of moxie. He's big. He's strong. He can make all the throws. He's not afraid to run, put his body on the line.
D1 Glazer.
D1 me?
I don't know. I mean, surely, yeah, he's shown some nice flashes. I also wonder how much of that comes down to the Saints just having more continuity as the season goes on.
Yeah.
But there's no doubt that they've won while he's been under center. And at the end of the day, you can't fault him for any of that. And so excited to see what he can maybe do over the back end of the year and probably into next season, right? And assuming the Saints have seen enough over the final stretch to at least give him a crack into next season.
100%.
They can then use this top 10 pick that they're going to have, maybe even top 5, on a really coveted prospect in another position group, beef up the offensive line,
100%.
whatever the case may be, and build around him and give him his best chance to sink or swim.
No, 100%. Tyler Shuck, I'll be interested to see what he turns into. Is he good? I don't know that we necessarily find that out today, but it would definitely be something that can lead towards that. Last, is 9 fixed?
Here we go.
Is he fixed? J.J. McCarthy, look, he struggled at the beginning of the year. There were rumors of soft benching. There was a rumor of a second soft benching. And then my Seattle Seahawks absolutely took Max Brosmer to the woodshed. Now the question is J.J. McCarthy, he looked pretty good against the Cowboys. A lot of QBs have looked pretty good against the Cowboys this year. Is he put into a position, has he put himself in a position where he's fixed some of those mistakes? Has KOC over in Minnesota found a way to help push J.J. McCarthy to being the best quarterback that he can be? J.J. McCarthy coming out of Michigan, he had a lot of question marks, but one that he didn't have around him was that he is a winner. Is he going to be one of those players that, while it might take a little bit to get going, once he does get going, he turns into one of the better quarterbacks in the National Football League? We're going to not necessarily, again, find out, but another good, strong performance from him would go a very long way for the Vikings and the Viking faithful.
Can you believe we made it this far into the show without talking about Shedeur Sanders?
No, remember I did Shedeur Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get those SEOs, man. Come on now.
We'll drop it. We're not bigger than that.
I was going to say, just wait until I let you know that Arch Manning decided to stay in the college football for one more year. I know all the SEO terms. I read SEO for Dummies. I've got this locked up. What up, Big Daddy Joe in the comments? What up, Mike Nintendo Master? Good to see you. Brandon, Texans take their division back today. Ooh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Right now, the Houston Texans, they are just trailing the Jacksonville Jaguars for that division lead and that division top spot there in the AFC South. Would they be able to come in and take over? Do you feel more comfortable when we talk about AFC South teams? What team do you think is better? Because I think this is an interesting stat. Do you think it's the Houston Texans, or do you think it is the Jacksonville Jaguars? Jacksonville right now 10-4. When you look at the Houston Texans, they are 9-5. But this is also interesting to point out as well. Jacksonville, they are playing the Denver Broncos today.
Yeah.
If they win and they get one more loss from the Patriots and the Broncos, they would be the number 1 seed in the AFC if they win out.
Yeah, not going to happen. The Broncos are going to beat the Jaguars today. I'm a Broncos fan. I need it. I'm living through the pain of being an Oklahoma fan. I need it. But I do think the Texans are the better team, and I think they're probably just playing their best football at the right time right now. Yep. The defense is nasty. Their offense has, I don't want to say found their stride because there's still ways to go, but at least still, they're not drowning like they kind of were at an earlier point of the season. Like they're floating a little bit more. And so if you find your stride at the right time, who knows how the season can develop and what they can do in the playoffs, right?
100%.
I think we've seen it before. And so it's only a matter of time before we get to find out for ourselves.
That defense is absolutely terrifying there in Houston. My Seattle Seahawks did beat up on them. 334 of you guys hanging out with us in the chat right now. Help us out. We're trying to get to a 50% like rate. That means we need 150 of you to come on in and hit that like button. What does it cost? Nothing. It just helps us out here on the channel. It helps us get to be able to do more of these watch parties. Yesterday, we were doing a Ducks watch party over on the new channel here on Chat Sports, Oregon Football Report. There were some metrics that we had to hit to be able to get to do a second Oregon Ducks watch party if they beat JMU. They did beat JMU, and we hit those metrics. Help us out. We're asking you right now. That like ratio needs
the pressure's
to
back on
go
you.
up. I know. I got to perform. I keep taking on performance-based jobs, and I need to stop doing that. I need a cushy job where, I just show up. I need to find one of those. You let me know where I can find one of those, and I will take one of those tomorrow. Mystic MMA says for SEO, probably the phrase crypto makes $1 million overnight would help. I would never say that crypto makes $1 million overnight.
Did you say that crypto makes $1 million overnight?
I would never say crypto makes $1 million overnight. I would never say that. Also, it's not true. Just look at my portfolio. Not true. Looking at the portfolio. 8 minutes until kickoff. Let's see. What if we did this, Sam? We're at 51 likes right now. We get to 100 likes. We'll give away a raffle ticket for that beanie. Haven't had an opportunity to give away a raffle ticket today so far. And that just kind of makes me sad, and that kind of frustrates me a little bit. I'd like to give one away. I'm big. I'm into, I'm doing some Oprah stuff here. You get a raffle ticket. You get a raffle ticket. We're trying to give away as many raffle tickets as possible. We just need 40 more of you to come on in and hit that like button. You love Chat Sports. You love the National Football League. You want to come in and like that video. Could my Raiders be shut out for a third time this season, 2 in a row? Justin Towns. I hope not. It is the Houston Texans, though. They might. Justin, I think the real conversation is, do you get 100 yards total? Not one person, not passing, 100 yards. Are you going to be able to get 100 yards? Big Daddy Joe, that was mean. I saw that comment. That was mean. That was very mean. It did make me chuckle. I could work for the Jets, Mystic MMA. I could work for the Jets. I could get right on that. All right, we're shooting for it. You got 6:38.76 to
window
go.
washers are back.
If you want to hit that like mark, we're closing in on 30 away. We're closing in on 30 away. Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. ESPN told me to start CJ Stroud over Matthew Stafford. I'm going to lose my fantasy lead because of this. You should not have listened to ESPN. That being said, I am surprised with how many yards Matthew Stafford threw for on that Thursday night game.
I mean, I was surprised that Jacoby Brissett, of all people, slated to outscore Joe Burrow in my fantasy football semifinals. Also, what a quarterback matchup in the fantasy football semifinals. Joe
Burrow started the season on Will Ortner's fantastic football team. Unfortunately, neither was correct. Joe did not end the season on Will Ortner's fantastic football team, and the fantastic football team was not fantastic. But we didn't get last place. No loco hands for your boy.
There we go. And that is our only fantasy football talk for the day.
There's our fantasy football.
Real football talk from now on.
No one cares about your fantasy league, but sometimes people care about your fantasy league. 67 likes says King. No, we're at 73, and I will not do the 6-7 thing. I said I wouldn't. I will not do it. Here's our super chat menu that we've got rocking for you guys today. We're giving away an NFL beanie. You send in that 5 super, we're going to get you a raffle ticket. 10, we'll get you 3. 100, we'll get you 50. Here's the cool thing about the naughty or nice wheel. You could get double the tickets, or you could end up having Sam and I get a little beverages going. It's a little low right now, but hey, it could end up being green or red. You can see there's the naughty or nice wheel. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
What happens here, if you get naughty, unfortunately, you'll get your normal 7 tickets. But if you're nice, you double. You get 14 tickets.
Ooh.
And then there are some of those nice sections you can see that have something added on top of it.
Oh.
We've got Chug. There's one Christmas shot in there. There's going to be a lot of that consumed potentially today. There's a couple. There's a spicy bean boozled. We can chug the Happy Dad.
That's right.
We're in for a good time for the holidays. And Big Daddy Joe is the one to lead us off.
Oh! Big Daddy Joe! Boo!
All right. Well, so, I mean, to be fair, we are still in the pregame deal here, right? So,
yes, sir.
Big Daddy Joe, if you comment right now, which team is going to score the first touchdown today, and you're right, you're going to get 5 free raffle tickets on top of that.
That's right. 5 free raffle tickets on top of that. That is fantastic. Big Daddy Joe. You know what? Because Big Daddy Joe sent in that first super, and I thought it was very nice, and I want the Patriots to come away with a victory. We're going to do our first little nice shot here. How about that? So as you can see, I added in a little bit of green. It's going to be hard. It might not be the easiest for you to see. Might not be the easiest.
You can get a little swirl.
There, it's green, I promise. If I put it against me, it might be easier to see. It looks blue, but I swear it's green. I promise. So we got a little nice Happy Dad. We'll call it a double shot. A little double shot.
Yeah, that's
that okay?
sweet.
Maybe a triple shot.
You're getting loose with it. We're also going to raise Santas, by the way, at the end of the day. So Big Daddy Joe gets the first 3 entries into today's raffle.
Love that. Big Daddy Joe, appreciate it. There's more where that came from, by the way. Got a couple full Happy Dads over here.
And he said the LA Chargers will be the first team to score today.
LA Chargers, absolutely love that from Big Daddy Joe. Had to make sure I got all that down. For whatever reason, some of that Mio just kind of sticks in there. But got some green shots. Also, got some red shots if we end up hitting that naughty list. Got all kinds of stuff for you. Ronnie, you got to send in that super if you want that Bengals score first to count.
Even if you send in a $1 super chat, it counts.
That's right. Whatever type of super, you could send in a 99 center. As long as you get that thing in, pause, and you say what team you think is going to score, we can count that into today's raffle. 20 away on that like button from being able to give away a free raffle ticket. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get there. We want to make sure that we're able to give those raffle tickets away, but we can't do it if you don't help us out. 19 away now. I'm seeing, I think the worst game is Jets versus the Saints. Yeah.
That sounds about right to me, Chua.
Yep. That game, it makes my eyeballs bleed, and it hasn't even started yet. It hasn't even started yet. And it makes my eyeballs bleed.
While we're at it, we can talk about the Texas A&M Miami game yesterday.
Oh, my
games
goodness.
that make eyeballs bleed.
That set football back years. Years. It was a horrible game. And I only had like half an eye on it.
So again, still processing, working through the stages of grievance as an Oklahoma fan from Friday night. We sat on Saturday morning at this lovely place. Shout out to Kendall's chicken fried steak in Noble, Oklahoma, just outside of town. Me and a bunch of my friends having lunch, watching this horrific football game, and just all I could think was, I can't believe one of these teams is going to be playing in a few weeks, and we're not.
Right. One of those teams is going to be playing. And the worst part is, it's Miami, so you know Mario Cristobal is going to do a bunch of dumb stuff, and they're not going to win that football game. 11 likes away. You got 30 seconds. You better hustle. Get down in the comment section. Get down in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button. We want to get there to that 100 likes. If we do not, I cannot give away that raffle ticket. And then spam go if you're ready for Week 16. We're 10 away. Hit that thumbs up button. You love the NFL. You love chat sports. You might not love me, but you probably love Sam Brown. Hit that thumbs up button. Help us out. We're so close. Bang! At the buzzer. Keep spamming go. I'm giving away a raffle ticket here in just one moment. Keep spamming that go. Spam, spam, spam.
Are you pulling it up?
What are you talking about?
Oh, the chat.
Oh, no, I have the chat right now.
Okay, perfect.
I was giving Big Daddy Joe his raffle tickets. I'm giving that raffle ticket here in 3, 2, 1. Kelly Sunshine.
Oh, I can keep track of those.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm used to doing it.
Yeah, no.
I'm used to doing it on Sea Chickens.
I got you covered. You just smile and wave.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Shout out to Kelly Sunshine. Thank you so much for joining in. Oh, my goodness. It's snowing on Scott Hansen. Not really. It's fake. He's in L.A. But it kind of looks like it's snowing. And I do find that funny. Spam those goes. We're getting ready to get underway here in just a moment. Sam, you know what? Do you want to extend that touchdown deal? Because I don't want just Big Daddy Joe to be in there by himself.
Yeah, we'll
I don't
keep
want
it
him
going.
to be in there all by his lonesome. Here's what I'm thinking. Until the first touchdown gets scored, if you send in a super chat and you predict the team to score the first TD correctly, you'll get 5 free raffle tickets. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter how much you send in. You just got to send in that super. I've seen a couple people who have come on in and they've commented who they think will score the first touchdown, but that's unfortunately not going to count. You got to make sure that you get that super chat in. We are giving away a very sweet, and I do mean sweet, beanie today on the show.
It's the holiday season.
Holiday season, perfect for Christmas time, perfect for New Year's, and then it's really perfect for January and February. Because there's not a whole lot to be excited about in January and February. January and February is just cold. There's nothing to look forward to. You're going to want that beanie to help you out. As kickoff is underway in Miami. And that is where we will be tuned in first. Just kidding. They're going Octobox.
Big ol' 8-box.
They went Octobox just to make sure that the people in the red zone.
Oh, Gabe Fulton got in.
Could give a little bit of a wave. Gabe! Boom! What's up, Gabe? Gabe says Browns. Well, shoot, maybe Shedeur Sanders can find Shedeur Sanders on a pass, and then Shedeur Sanders gets into the end zone for a TD.
They
Browns
do have ball
first.
TD.
We will see Bryce Young. He's going to have the ball first in this Carolina Panthers game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Battle for the NFC South. 2 7-7 teams right now. Bucs have the tiebreaker over Carolina. Ball on the 35-yard line. Bryce Young back to pass, looking, searching, unable to find, I believe this Teteroa McMillan.
This is a big game for both teams. I mean, a turning point in either
biggest.
season, right? It completely changes the outlook, I think, if you're Carolina as far as like whether it's a success or a failure.
100%. Just down the street in Arlington, George Pickens gets his first catch of the day. Nice gain of 14. I was at the Thanksgiving game. Will not be at the Christmas game. Unfortunately, my family is making me spend time with them. Fortunately, my family loves me, so that is dope. The unfortunately was a joke. I do think they're watching this, and that's my bad if they are. It was a joke, Mom. Bryce Young, he finds Dowell out of the backfield. Rico Dowell out of the backfield.
And it also definitely changes how they feel about Bryce Young, right? Going into the offseason.
Yeah, I think you got to be confident with Bryce Young. Taysom Hill just took a handoff at running back and then fumbled. Jets ball. I will say this. I think that for whatever reason, he doesn't start off years well. Like, he didn't start off last year well. He did actually get soft bench, and then they brought him back in. Dave Canales is a good offensive mind. He's a good offensive coach. I think Bryce Young is okay. Is that fair to say?
Maybe another offseason, but I just don't know that he'd elevate himself into a top tier or anything. It's on 3rd and 7. He fires a quick one, and that's a good ball to McMillan for a first down. He gets right around midfield.
I'll never under...
And McMillan's a baller.
Oh, dude.
So it helps that he has that now.
He's a beast. And I don't think Xavier Legette is too bad. Shedeur Sanders flips the ball out to Harold Fannin. Nice product. Product.
That's good for Gabe. The Browns are moving the ball.
There you go. Bowling Green product, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
That's right.
Love a good small school product here.
Hey, shout out to Central Washington. Yes, I will make this about myself. Jamar Chase with a nice catch there for the Bengals, getting a first down against Miami. Got a feeling I chose poorly. Oh, I don't know, Big Daddy Joe. I don't know.
Cowboys are moving quick, but if they force a field goal, then it's right back in play.
That's right. It's right back in play because it's got to be a touchdown. It's not who scores. It's who gets a TD first.
The Chiefs are about to punt.
Ooh, not going well over there. Little end around, little trickeration in Carolina. Nice run for the Panthers. Getting loose, getting frisky. Here we go. Big gain of 20 there for the Panthers. Wow. Oh, wow. Dave Canales.
Maybe he's been hiding a couple plays just for a game like this. Single back formation on first down. Dowdle. Another first down.
Quick, get that super in for the Panthers. Get that super in for the Panthers.
I mean, Judkins and the Browns, now they're inside the Prize Picks red zone. Gabe's got a shot here.
Ooh, we are in the Prize Picks red zone in Cleveland. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups. After you play your first $5 lineup, Prize Picks, it's good to be right. We got a race. It's Browns and it's Panthers. You better get that super in quick if you want to join in. Get some raffle tickets. Come away with a sweet beanie.
I guess we're cheating. You could technically send in and say Browns or Panthers.
I'm cool with it. It's the holiday season. I'm in the giving mood. Bryce Young, forced out of the pocket, scrambling, looking, unable to find McMillan. He's thrown in the way of McMillan and Dowdle.
Just taught him how to cheat the system here.
Hey, you know what? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Wow, he got out of a pretty hairy situation there. Bryce Young.
Shedeur Sanders, 4 for 4 so far.
Maybe he is elite.
They scored. Touchdown, Browns. Here it comes.
Oh, my goodness. Shedeur Sanders back to throw. Harold Fannin, no way. Touchdown. Someone told me they liked Harold Fannin today.
All right, Gabe.
Gabe, an extra 5, my good sir.
And that's why we do the deal.
That's why we do the deal.
Happy holidays, Gabe.
Guess what's getting worked into Seahawks next week?
All right, that's half of the raffle tickets so far. Gabe has over a 50% chance right now of going home with a beanie. I'm assuming a Browns one.
Yeah, there you go. Sweet beanie. Ball knocked down in the Jets game. I forgot that they were not going with Justin Fields today. They're going with Brady Cook.
Yeah.
Again. Brady Cook. Missouri's finest. Yikes.
3rd and 3, Bryce Young, pitch out. Chuba cut back inside, and there was nothing there. The Buccaneers did a great job of sealing the edge and then forcing them inside where all the help was. LeKendrick, what did you think about that Miami A&M game? Disgusting stuff.
That made my eyeballs bleed. It was
I was tired and hungover from the OU game, and I didn't want to watch it, and I was forced to watch it, and it was horrific.
I was gonna say it wasn't like the old Oregon State Pitt Sun Bowl from like the early 2000s, mid 2000s. It wasn't good.
Nice stand from the Saints on 3rd down. The Jets will kick a field goal. The Panthers kick a field goal and go up 3-0 in that one.
Nice. That's a good start there for Canales and that crew. 100% banger. We're at 1,400 people hanging out with us. If you want to go in and hit that like button, 137 likes so far. Let's get that up to 200. Jets going for a 30-yard field goal or so. Kick is up and good. That might be just enough.
Always a good friend of the program, Michael Rowland, saying hi in the chat.
Ooh, what up, Mike?
Watching from Belgium every single week.
No way.
Chat Sports International.
I've heard about your waffles. Shout out to you, man.
That is the most probably will or nor comment you might get all day.
I'm a dad joke guy, and I'm gonna keep firing him. I don't have a kid, but I am a dad joke guy. In Dallas, George Pickens might have just come away with the most incredible catch I've ever seen. Back shoulder throw from Dak Prescott. He just brings that thing in. Are those last week's numbers?
Those
Help
are last
me out.
week's numbers.
Help Sam and I out. Let's go beat last week's numbers. These are all free things that you can do if you like the stream, if you want to be a part of more of these. You can subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow this Chat Sports main channel into being an empire, and it's slowly getting there. But you know what they say, Rome was not built in a day. Go and smash that like button. Hit the thumbs up. Super easy. If you're already subscribed to the channel, you can always come in and hit that like button on the content, and then interact with us in the chat. You've already seen, we've been talking to Mystic MMA. We've been talking to Joe Daddy.
Big Daddy Joe.
Big
a lot
Daddy
going on
Joe.
right now. It's Jalen Tolbert, or no, that's Flournoy with the touchdown for the Cowboys on 3rd and 4. Dak over the middle with a nice play.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, the Cowboys,
They have a chance to play spoiler.
they do. They have a great chance to play spoiler. They have a great chance to play spoiler. And I would love it if they did, to be honest with you. I think I might be kind of into the Cowboys. I'm not like a fan of the Cowboys. I mean, it's my Seahawks over anything. But I will say that I enjoyed going to the Thanksgiving Day game.
Yeah, that was probably a great time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're a big Post Malone guy.
Yeah, it was great to see the back of his soundstage.
Yeah.
It was wonderful because apparently when you're performing in the middle of an effing football field, you need to have a sound stage that blocks off half the frickin' stadium. Shout out to me for not cussing.
That's the way it goes.
Is what it is. Back in Miami, Quinn Ewers. What's going to happen? Oh, we got trickeration going. Good. Quinn Ewers first play in at QB. He's going to throw a block. Love that. Apparently Tua could not do that. Gain of 5 for Wright. Matched his jersey number. Srirachi. English is my first language, but it's not something that I do well, apparently. Shedeur Sanders playing very well.
5 for 5, 58 yards in that touchdown on the play action to Fannin. Now Buffalo's got 2nd and 4.
You know what they say? That's perfect. That is perfect. James Cook with a great run up the middle. Going to get 8 yards or so on that one. First down at Buffalo.
He's been really good.
He's been very good. We're going to stick over here in Cleveland with Buffalo for just a moment because I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty darn excited to see what this Cleveland team is able to do. James Cook, nice run out to the right side, gain of 15. I would like it if the Bills just started passing. I want to see if Garrett gets
I was going to say, you're excited to see what this Cleveland defense can do. Right now, it's not much.
I was going to say, to be honest, I'm really excited what one guy in the Cleveland Browns defense can do, and his name is Myles Garrett. I don't really care about the other guys on the Cleveland Browns defense. I care about Myles Garrett. I like seeing records. I'm a big records guy. Shout out to the 80s. Quinn Ewers handoff up the middle to his fullback. Nothing doing there. I do like that we're making fullbacks great again, though. That is pretty dope. Gabe! Boom! If you had a lick right now, who do you think wins the NFC this year? If I had to lick? I don't think I'm going to lick any of them, Gabe. No, if I had to pick, I know that's what you meant. It's the Seahawks. Seahawks are in the driver's seat. All they got to do is beat the Panthers. All they have to do is beat the 49ers. Or if the 49ers lose at all, Seattle's basically going to be the number one team in the NFC. When Seattle's been the number one seed in the National Football League, in the National Football Conference, I'm going to say. NFC, whatever. Who cares? In the NFC, they've been the number one seed 3 times. They've gone to the Super Bowl all 3 times.
James Cook breaks free again. Inside the 30, breaks another tackle.
He's gone. James Cook races into the end zone. Josh Allen, who? You didn't need him on that whole first drive. Wow. James Cook already, over 60 yards or so? He had 20 going into that run. That was going to be another one of about 40.
3 carries for 67 yards and a touchdown. And
wow.
They're going to need him to gash this Browns defense because the secondary has been solid for Cleveland, but the tackling was horrendous there.
That was a great run. I love watching James Cook run because he's got the mix of physicality while also still not being afraid to get that speed to the outside.
Yeah, it can also hurdle you.
That is true. Anytime you can see a hurdle, that just gets really freaking exciting, I will tell you that. Kenyon Sadiq, my guy for the Ducks, I love watching him get some hurdles. That's our Super Chat menu for the day today. If you want to join in, have a little bit of fun, we got a sweet NFL beanie coming your way. It could be designed for your team. We'll pick one out, make sure that it gets your way. So if you want to join in, want to have a little bit of fun, maybe potentially come away with an extra holiday Christmas gift, could be done today here on Chat Sports. Tyrone Tracy, nice little run of 13 for the New York Giants. I think the Giants are our friends are next to us, our Giants Chat Sports channel. They're in the studio next to us. They get really quiet when things go well for the Giants, which is very funny. They want the number one pick. They want the number one pick big time.
We reached that point of the year where it's actually good for business for a team to lose.
Right. Nice throw there by Baker. Finds the immortal one. Finds Evans.
By the way, so Gabe now has 6 of the 10 entries. 60% chance for Gabe.
Wow. Gabe's got a pretty darn good shot coming away with a sweet beanie. You want to join in on the fun. Big Daddy Joe's in there as well. Your boy Baker's starting to get healthy. You can tell. He's throwing some good balls right now.
I mean, as a team, they're starting to get healthy, and that's big for them, right? Like they had guys like Jalen McMillan, who they talked about on the pregame show, who missed most of the season with a cracked vertebrae. Like these are just little
crazy
things that stack up on you over the course of a season.
No,
on 3rd
100%.
and 4, the Chargers complete it, and he's got more. Big hit.
Nice run back there for the Chargers. Nice reception. Love it when my guy
that was
Justin
Trey Harris.
Herbert. Ooh, there you go. I love it when my guy Justin Herbert starts slinging it. I think he gets overhated, but I'm also biased towards him. Tyler Shuck finds an open receiver for the New Orleans Saints. Jeremy Bang! It's good to see you, Jeremy. What are you doing on the main channel, making it rain? I'm used to seeing you on Seahawks game days. It's good to see you here on the Chat Sports main. Good morning, Jeremy. Love you, brother. Shout out, Sam. Do you know about Jeremy? Do you know about my guy, Jeremy?
Jeremy is a diehard friend of the program here as well.
I am making sure that everybody knows about my good friend, Jeremy. Big Seahawks today, real one. Big fan of the program. He actually, and Jeremy, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, he is the leader of the MOB, the leader of the mob over on Seahawks today. Leader of the mob. Jeremy, let me know down below in the comments, do you want me to chug a full Happy Dad of a naughty Happy Dad, which will be red, or do you want a green because it's nice? I'll let you choose. Whichever you prefer. I got a little bit of, I don't know if I can say it. No free shout outs. I got some things that'll make it red or green, whatever you prefer. You let me know, Jeremy. We'll get chugging for you, big sir. He says red. Shout out to Jeremy. Give those shout outs to Jeremy down in the chat.
You know the drill. Get the Jeremys in the chat. Spam them going.
Spam Jeremy.
That's 20 raffle tickets for our beanie.
That's fantastic.
And Jeremy the party has begun.
Jeremy gets the party started.
The Buccaneers, by the way, inside the Prize Picks red zone, Sean Tucker out on the outside on 1st down. Oh. The Bucs are marching.
We're working on our pouring skills as well.
And the Saints have a 35-yard field goal. Charlie Smith is up and good.
Ooh, there we go.
Gaelickman, the Irish from I think he's from Wales potentially.
Oh, is he Irish. The guy who just started kicking out of nowhere? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to pop off the screen.
Yeah, a Brandon Aubrey 2.0, if you will, except that he's from the UK. He's Irish.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I heard tale of this guy. I heard a couple tales about this guy.
Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving. Oh, almost got in the end zone. See, there you go, sir. I got a Happy Dad. You can see it's a little bubbly, and it's got the red for you, Jeremy. It's got the red for you. Go down in the chat. Spam those chugs. We'll get chugging here in just one moment.
The Giants are inside the Prize Picks red zone as well now.
Wow. Shout out. Shout out. That's fantastic. Nice little run there.
2nd and 12.
Is that Tracy again? Ooh, Noah says he needs a Bucky TD. Bucky's in right now. Ball's on the 1. What's going to happen, Noah? Baker. Oh, he's throwing a fade ball to Evans. Mike comes down with it.
Mossed him.
Mossed. Oh, no, Noah. Oh, no, Noah. All right.
Perfect ball.
We're going to check this guy here in 3, 2, 1.
The Chargers on the edge of the Prize Picks red zone as well. 2nd and 7.
Bang.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Herbert, one-handed catch. In the
Quentin
end zone.
Johnson. We're just having moss galore.
All right, we're in for a good day.
Wow. This is awesome. Quentin Johnson. I love how he can catch for 2 weeks, then he can't catch for 2 weeks, then he can catch for 2 weeks. That was awesome, man. That was awesome. What a catch. On the sideline, can't drift back anymore. One-handed, 1, 2. Wow.
Might have got 3.
Wow. What a throw, what a catch.
Some nice development from Quentin Johnston. Maybe
100%.
he hasn't fully lived up to that first-round hype of being a number 1 wide receiver, but he had the physical tools, and he's at least developed into a valuable weapon. And that's what that's what you can hope for.
Well, I was going to say, he Gabe! Not to be outdone with the Mike Breen bang! Bang! Whoa! Making it rain on a Sunday.
Sorry. Touchdown Bengals, T. Higgins. Let's go, Gabe.
Let's go, Gabe. The double bang. The Mike Breen special. Not to be outdone, can a brother get a 10 and a New York Giants score and another? Chug, LFG. Shout out to you. We'll get you another. Gabe, you let me know in the comments, man. You want a nice chug or you want a naughty chug? You let me know. I'm looking, Gabe.
I think I'll take the other one.
You'll take the other one? Okay, so whatever you want me to take, Sam will take the other one. That's a big bang from Gabe.
So Gabe also gets 50 raffle tickets with the 100.
50 raffle tickets for
it's
Gabe.
More bang for your buck, if you will. Quite literally.
More bang for your buck. What a banger. That is fantastic. Gabe, I'm still looking, brother. Do you want me to do naughty? You want me to do nice? We'll get this thing rolling. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we got the games up, sir. Don't you worry. Gabe deserves a moment in the sun. He's having a great day today. Here's what we'll do. I'll start pouring, and then, Gabe, you'll let me know in the comment section which one you want me to take. Sam will take. Oh, I got the naughty. We're doing another red one for Gabe. Another red one for my good friend Gabe. There we go.
I'll take the green.
We're figuring out how to pour. Hey, by the way, guess what? That green, it's got a little bit of energy there for you as well. There's a little bit of energy there for you as well. Don't you worry. Boom, Gabe. Shout out to you, man. That's awesome. Gabe and Jeremy get this party rocking and rolling early. Rocking and rolling early. All right, I'm going to wait for Sam to get back here, sir. But there's your naughty. There's your naughty shit. There's your naughty beer chug. Happy dad chug. Whatever, man. There you go. There you go. Jonathan says that Shador's playing amazing right now. Love to hear that. Browns are about to score again. Shador Sanders. Holy cow. Taking a shot here. Throwing it deep. There's your green guy. A little bit of caffeine in that guy too, sir. Ooh. 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 Best sound in sports indeed. Best sound in sports indeed. Tell you what, I need to go and find these and buy a good chunk of these. These are These are money. I love the little the see-through solo cup. The see-through solo cup is a game changer. Game changer on the channel. Hey, Gabe. Shout out to you. You and Jeremy and Big Daddy Joe, everyone interacting with us in the comment section. You guys are what makes this so great. Look at that. Is it going to – oh, you got to squeeze – oh, my goodness. How much did I use the other day? There's no way. Oh, you went just a little. I went big time. Wait, I mean, it depends on how much caffeine you want. That'll work? All right. Cheers. You can tell. That thing's green. Cheers. Shout out to Gabe. Yeah! Love it. Love it. The raffle today. I see my guy in the chat. I'm going to call you Roy. Roy, the raffle is for a beanie, and we'll get it for your team. So if you're a Chiefs fan, we'll get it for the Chiefs. My guy Gabe kind of feels like he's a Browns fan. We get it for the Browns for him, right? You would get to pick whatever team you like. Jeremy's going to get a Seahawks one. We know that. So whatever team that you like, if you get a raffle ticket, you're interacting with us today. We'll make sure that we get a beanie for your team that you like to root for.
Looks like Jordan Mason shaken up in the Vikings-Giants game. Brian in the chat, do you guys do this Red Zone every week? We've been doing it every single week, my man.
Yes, sir.
It's actually like a rotating cast of hosts as Shador's picked off. It's a pass right off Quinshon Judkins' chest.
So that's more so on Judkins.
Speaking of the Browns, chat sport, right off Quinshon Judkins' chest, and Jordan Poyer comes down with it. The host rotates every week. Depends who's on bye. Depends who's playing on Thursday night or Monday night, where you guys are free on Sundays. I'm here. I've been here every single Sunday in this very chair.
Yeah, I was going to say, Sam's here every week. This is my third one I've gotten to do with you. Funny
enough, I was talking about it as Javonte Williams picks up a first down. They're just across midfield with 3:30 left to go. You might be in the mix for the most appearances. It's between you, Rolly.
Yeah.
I think it's you and Rolly both have 3.
Well, I was going to say, I think basically every time the Seahawks have had a primetime game, I have ended up in here.
Achane breaks free.
Wow, Devon Achane is gone. He is so fast. Touchdown Miami, 7-7 in Miami. Wow.
It sounds crazy, but should that be the first live show we toss to today?
I think it's a great idea. Rolly does a fantastic job on those calls. Why don't we see what Rolly had cooked up for us on this one? I feel he's got a little bit of a Mike McDaniels thing going right now.
Yeah, and that's a hell of a play by Achane, too.
No, 100%. So here's the cool thing about Chat Sports. We don't have every NFL team covered so far, but we will soon. But we do have most of the NFL covered. And so right now what we're going to do is we're going to toss this over to Rolly and his call for the Miami Dolphins and that Devon Achane touchdown.
Under center here on 2nd and 9. I smell play action. No, it's going to be a straight toss. Achane left side. Gets across midfield. He's on the run. Achane off to the races. And Achane isn't going to be caught. Touchdown, Miami. A quick strike answer for Devon Achane. And Miami is an extra point away from tying this game up. Oh, what a run by Achane. That looked like it was going to be a loss of a yard. Instead, he turned it upfield for a 50-yard touchdown.
The fastest man in the NFL.
Spam those TDs. Dude, that gap almost got shot, and it was almost a loss of 4, but Achane made a miss, broke another tackle, and then went all the way to the house.
Got some good support from the blocking in front of him.
And
Beautiful call there from Rolly. One of the best in the business here at Chat Sports. Rolly does a great job over with our Miami channels. By the way, if you do like the NBA, he does a great job with the Miami Heat as well. If you don't like the NBA, I get it.
That's all that needs to be said, right?
Hey, I grew up rooting for the Blazers, and we're back to being the jail Blazers. At least this time it's not for dogfighting or drug use while driving a car.
Like a guy on the roster.
Or threatening to kill another teammate. This time it was just our coach being a gigantic piece of garbage, allegedly.
Dak Prescott and the Cowboys already inside the Prize Picks red zone again with a chance to put up a second touchdown. Again, they can be the Cinderella here, really. And if you look at the end of their schedule, it's not just the Chargers. They've got the I guess this is the last playoff team they play.
Oh, so are they getting the commies? Do they get the commies to end the year?
Who was I thinking of? No, they've got Commanders and then Giants to close out the year.
Oh.
So two just meaningless football games, really. You wonder, Schottenheimer has said in the press conferences earlier this week that he plans on playing Dak Prescott, but do you really have to?
No, but I also think, Gabe! What's up? Good to see you again. More. Another raffle ticket for you, my good sir. We do not. Actually, if anyone was going to be able, Gabe asking, and we'll get you up here in the screen in just a moment. I just get excited, and then I just start answering the question.
I know.
It's something that we fight through on Seahawks as well. We fight through it. I just answer questions. Gabe says, do you guys have a UFC channel? We do not. Now, if anyone was going to host it, it would be the great Sam Brown. I think you are our top UFC guy, to my knowledge.
I do like my UFC. I do listen to the podcasts and such. I don't know how to describe my UFC fan. I'm not going to do it in the moment here. We can't do too much UFC talk on an NFL show, but big fan, yes.
Big fan. I was a big fan until the streams that only go east, once they went away, I haven't really been able to watch. Not as big of a fan. Did get to see Amanda Nunes' last one, though. Got to see her.
Well, it's not her last one. That's the thing.
Oh, well.
She's fighting in a month.
Oh, what?
There you go.
Well, I saw her fight, her first retirement fight. Chris Olave has a nice catch for the New Orleans Saints, getting a gain of 20 there. Sir Chai! Good to see ya. And we're going to toss it over to that Cowboys and Chargers game because our fine host, Tom Downey, has a great call over there.
Chris live behind us, right? He's right there, actually. On our mouse scare, for those of you who care. James Cook has 4 carries, 68 yards, and a tutty. I think I have him in my guillotine league, though, which I need desperately. You have him in fantasy, don't you, Aiden? Or you're going against him, don't you?
I'm playing against James Cook, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, my opponent has Puka, so
it's over for me. It's Jover.
1 to 10 in the comments. Let me know. Most comments gets the free raffle entry. Aiden will pick our first winner here.
What a beautiful sweater that Tom has on right now.
Yeah, the Christmas sweater is nice. I'm going to get back to him once the play started. Hand up, that was on me because I thought they were getting back to the action. So it's a big first down for Dallas at the 10-yard line inside the Prize Picks red zone, and so we'll cut to them here in a sec.
Gotcha.
Again, with a chance to play spoiler for the Chargers.
Gotcha. All right, so we are coming back to that one here in just a moment, and then I will make sure that we get you over to Tom Downey, and then I also have to make sure that Dan Wolf and that Sir Chai get up on the screen. In fact, we'll do so right now. Sir Chai, I'm from the Mitchell Wren's channel. Good to see you. Thank you so much for sending in that super. And then Suki, what team should Burrow be on? I think that he should get out of Cincinnati. The question is, where does he go? Could he end up in Miami? Is there a way for him to end up in Miami? Just as long as he doesn't end up in Arizona. As long as he doesn't end up in Arizona, San Francisco, or in LA with the Rams.
I think Saints fans would be down to have him back in Louisiana.
I think Joe Burrow would be down. I think Joe Burrow wants to go somewhere where it is warm. I think that's where Joe Burrow wants to end up. All right, so now we're going to get back over to our Cowboys channel. Cowboys inside of the Prize Picks red zone, trying to go for a score here. Tom Downey with a great call.
No flag. Incomplete. And a hitch flat combo there. He got there early. I think that should have been DPI. He came in over the top of Pickens and broke up the pass. Trent looking like a real receiver 3. He is your receiver 3 moving forward.
Absolutely.
I don't think there's any conversation there. And MA football guy, I maybe Pat's him, but Downey is the man.
Thank you, my friend. LFG boys. So 2nd and 10, they're going to motion Lamb out of the backfield. Prescott stepping up, rolling, throwing, caught at the 5. Big hit laid, pass caught by Pickens. It was 3-on-3 violence with Derwin James laying the lumber. 3rd down from the 5. A gain of about 6 to Pickens. Probably 4 down territory. So the run is an option if the Cowboys want.
Just about to ask if you'd maybe like to run here.
That box look is pretty favorable. They're going to motion Lamb from right to left. Now back to the right side. Now back to the left side. Dak looking to Lamb. It was covered. Under pressure. Has to throw it out of the back of the end zone. No, it's caught. Touchdown. Pickens. No, sorry, Flanoy again. But there is a flag. What's the flag for? Holding on Tyler Smith.
Damn.
Dak makes an unreal play to Flanoy. I thought he was throwing it away.
So did I.
Tyler Smith gets flagged for holding.
God, man.
Ah, right there. Yeah, right there.
He did.
Right there.
Khalil Mack beats him right
Yeah,
at the end of the
that's
rep.
holding. That is an unreal play by Dak and Flanoy, though.
Wow. I thought that was going to be a Flanoy legacy game. 2 touchdowns?
So 3rd and 14 now for the Cowboys. Keep an eye out for the Ferguson seam shot. That's how you kill a drive, man. A penalty on a touchdown play.
Yep.
Empty for the Cowboys. Chargers showing a 5-man pressure look. 2 and 3, left and right side. They bring 4 and a stunt. Prescott, corner route, incomplete. Try to go to Turpin. Good coverage, and you'll have to kick the field goal here.
I really question the decision to go to Turpin in double coverage on 3rd and long.
They're trying the corner route. There's good coverage. I don't know if there's anyone open backside. I have my doubts.
Yeah, I don't know that one ever had a chance.
So Aubrey on for a 33-yard field goal try from the right.
Welcome back, guys. Great call there by Tom Downey. I do want to let you know about the fine sponsor of today's video, and that, of course, is our good friends over at PrizePicks. I have a 3-pick power play for this day's action. Baker Mayfield, more on his passing yards. 9 more on his passing yards. Justin Herbert, more on his passing yards as well. We've already told you, but this episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. It is the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes, it is all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there is one place where it feels good to be right. PrizePicks. Everyone's favorite PrizePicks holiday promotion is back. The 7 days of Picksmas. PrizePicks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including a Christmas Day max discount. Picksmas starts December 20th, so download the app today and unwrap those deals. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Shout out to PrizePicks. Thank you guys so much. That link is in the comments right now. You can go in and click that link. Head over there if you'd like. We got a handoff in the PrizePicks Red Zone in New York, also New Jersey. They are called the New York Giants, but really they play in New Jersey. First down for the Giants, and I think the Giants should get scared because, well, they're marching. They're marching to score. That's not what they want to do. They don't want to score.
So far, Jackson Dart only what? These stats can't be updated, right? It says 0 for 0. There's got to be a bug on ESPN's box score.
I was gonna say there's no shot he's 0 for 0. You're telling me that we're in the second quarter and Jackson Dart hasn't thrown a ball?
No. He definitely has. There's a bug.
I was gonna say because he just threw one. Well, now he's 0 for 1 on ESPN.
Exactly. That's the problem. There's no chance.
No, there's no shot unless you play for the Harding Bison. You're throwing the ball more than a few times. Got the hiccups. Now you're throwing the football more than a few
Okay, you know what? Maybe it's true.
What do you mean? NFL saying 0?
Yeah.
So that was his first pass all day? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I'm saying they ran the ball.
Just like they did on that one. Nice run by Singletary, going to get a gain of 4.
They ran the ball almost every single play on the last drive. There was a pass to Wan'Dale Robinson.
Wow.
But that was called for DPI. Or no, it was offsetting penalties. Then he got sacked, but that was roughing the passer.
CCSY says no air. That was actually his first pass.
Yeah, that was his first pass of the day.
That's incredible.
So their drive took up 5 minutes of the clock. After the Vikings had taken up the first 4 minutes, they run out in the quarter, and then eventually there's that J.J. McCarthy interception, and Jackson Dart has finally thrown the ball. And now Andrew Thomas is on the ground, which
that's a big loss for them if he's done. If he's a very good tackle in the National Football League. Rashad White gets loose in Carolina, scampering down the left side. Going to be a gain of 30 or so. What a run! What a run!
They marked it as a 39-yard run. And all of a sudden, this Buccaneers offense is marching again. Again, they're healthy now.
Perfect time
Bucky
to get
Irving as well is another big return to the lineup.
Now, imagine if they can figure out Emeka. Imagine if they can get Ibuka back to what he was. 3rd and 7 for the Giants. Wow. Bring pressure from the Vikings. Dart gets out of it, showing that he's got a little bit of motion. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage, though. By the way, this is coming to us from Mike Garafolo. Notre Dame's Marcus Freeman is expected to be the top candidate for the New York Giants head coaching job. Wow, oh wow. Wow, oh wow. Can you imagine if Marcus Freeman left Notre Dame to be the Giants coach? Is that a good hire? They want a leader of men. I don't know that I want a defensive-minded coach, though, if I'm going to have Dart. You know what I mean? I got a rookie quarterback who's a stud. I want to see what I want to match him with an offensive mind.
Baker 3rd and 4.
Unable to complete the ball to Mike Evans.
I mixed feelings. Like, I think he'd be a great college coach if he stuck around for quite some time. And to be fair, they're making a ton of money now with all these big money extensions. Granted, there's a lot to work around with NIL as the Giants' kick is up and good. They have a lefty kicker out there today. I think their 3rd kicker of the season.
Hey, at least that one didn't kick the ground.
Yeah, that's progress. I like but don't love it. I think that he'd be a good hire. I just think that he'd be fantastic staying in the college game and the type of energy that he has.
Sometimes you need to know where you're best utilized, you know?
There's a flag on the play in Tampa Bay, Carolina. The Buccaneers' field goal was up and good, but there's a flag down, and Baker's pointing for the first down.
That would be big. You're starting to see that Tampa Bay is the class, though, of that NFC South.
Don't jinx it.
I'm not. Yes, don't jinx it. But at the same time, it feels like they're very much in control of this game. It feels like they're very much in control of this game.
They're still talking about what the flag is on the field here. The referees are really going after it here. The Panthers fans are booing unlike anybody's business. It's the biggest home game they've had since Cam Newton.
Oh, easily since Cam Newton. You're talking about probably the Cam Newton Super Bowl team? Because, I mean, was that team good after that? Like, was Carolina good after the Super Bowl team?
No. They were terrible.
Right. So if that's the last time that they were good, well,
Cam Ward sacked on 3rd and 3. That might have a chance to be the ugliest game of the day. Chiefs-Titans.
Yeah, although I will say this. Again, West Coast guy, I love me some Gardner Minshew. The stories that they have from him out of Washington State, I just want him to be successful. I love that he's going to basically be a career backup, but a really darn good one at that.
He's 3 for 8 for 15 yards.
So are they calling leveraging here? That's kind of what it looks like to me, right?
Take over the long snapper?
Yeah, I believe that's technically called leveraging. Is that the call? But
I think that gives them the first down. Yeah, inside the Prize Picks red zone now at the 15-yard line.
Wow. Baker in the shotgun, sending White in motion. All to set up a very, very simple zone to the other side. I would say that I would say that Gardner Minshew is a pretty darn good backup. That's a good backup in the National Football League. That's pretty darn cool. We're just 9 subscribers away from getting to 425,500. There's over 2,300 of you hanging out with us. Go in and smash that subscribe button if you haven't had a chance to. You could end up on our recent subscriber list. Elfie, the Card Vault, Seth Morris, GZA, Octavian August. Thank you guys for subscribing.
You want to know something funny, too?
What?
If you remember, we promised to the people that every 50 subs we're doing some Christmas shots. And fresh off our Gabe Jeremy Bonanza, we are now 4 subscribers away from that Christmas shot.
3.
So, 3.
2.
I should probably get you that next Happy Dad.
Oh, yes. We are ever so close. Bang! Shout out to y'all. Thank you guys for subscribing. By the way, if you haven't had a chance to keep running those sub numbers up, here's the cool thing about the Chat Sports main channel. We have you covered in the NFL. Super sick. We have you covered in the NBA. That's double trouble. Triple threat. We got you covered in college football as well. In fact, if you tune in tomorrow, at some point, you will see my bright, smiling, shining face talking about the college football transfer portal. Some of the top targets. Yes, right. Top transfers.
Shador on 3rd and 7.
Oh,
nice
my
movement.
goodness.
Gets out of a sack and scrambles for a first down.
What a run there by Shador. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You're getting daily content in all of the sports that you care about. I even think we get some MLB in there during the MLB season.
We'll squeeze it in there.
Whatever you care about, we cover it. Subscribe to the channel. Daily content, keeping you up to date on news, rumors, whatever you could want in the sports leagues that you love. Ooh, Justin Herbert looking, searching, finding Lad McConkey. This is why the Eagles should have lost. This game in Dallas should be fun. We should be excited to watch 2 great offenses go toe-to-toe, and we don't get to be that excited.
Safety for the Titans.
No way. The Titans got a safety on KC? That's unbelievable. Oh, perfect. Thank you. So I'm not squinting? You're all right. I got good contacts. All right. So we're back in the Prize Picks red zone over in Carolina. 3rd and goal. Vita Vea, the Washington product. Shout out. I'm wearing my Washington High School t-shirt, by the way. We're going to see what's going to happen here. All right. Vita Vea is in at fullback. He's lead blocking, trying to take on 2, unable to get it down. Baker's now lead blocking for Tampa Bay. Unable to come away with a touchdown. Thank you so very much. Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. All right. Big run there for Carolina. Stopped. Sorry. Big run for Tampa Bay. Stopped by Carolina. By the way, you ready? Got a little bit of Happy Dad shots that are going to be going our way. We said every 50 subs we'd be drinking a little bit for you. Excited to do so again. By the way, if you still want to get in on that beanie raffle, you send in a super, we'll get you a raffle ticket. If you want to send in 10, we'll get you a couple. I think it's 3. You want to send in some big bangers like Jeremy and like our great friend Gabe. We'll make sure that you get you those extra raffle tickets as well. So we're doing a little shot, right? Little shot. That was the deal. And then are we doing like a naughty or nice thing here? What are we doing? Ah, that's right. So this can just be a normal guy. That can be a normal guy. All right, let's pour a shot into this guy here. There we go. That's a shot. We calling that a shot? Is that enough? Not enough? Shot? Smidge more? We'll go a smidge more. There we go. Smidge more. There we go. Little shot. Shout out to y'all. Every 50 subs, we're doing a shot. Happy dad. Ooh, down it goes. No worries. That was yummy. That was yummy. Really appreciated that. Thank you to everyone who's hanging out with us, having a good time. Over 2,400 of y'all.
I'll even tack on just a smidge more over this next 60 to 90 second stretch. I got to run to the bathroom after that full chug.
Yes.
Every super chat we get while I'm gone, I'll add a second of Pour a Happy Dad into the little cuppies.
Ooh, there you go.
It's the holiday season. Come on.
Every super chat, we're adding in just a little bit more while Sam is gone. So he just left. You send in a super chat right now. It'll lead to just a little bit more of a Happy Dad shot that goes in. How's it going, Sebastian? Nathan, that was not a grandma shot. I've also done 2 beer jugs for you. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Nathan? What are we doing? I could barely see anything. There's a lot of people that are attacking the man, a.k.a. me, Will Ortner, the man in the arena. I'm just trying to enjoy my time here. Shedeur Sanders looks like he's being led off by the trainers, and he's not happy about it. They're making him go into the blue tent. This is not good for Shedeur Sanders. What could an injury to Shedeur mean? Will that lead to him? Will he end up having to miss extended time? Ooh, didn't mean that. Oh, can I undo? Oh, hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Jay Wood! I'll pour a little bit in there, sir. That's a 1-second pour. Shout out to you, Jay Wood. Dylan Gabriel back in the game. So there we go. Got the big boot. Got you a little, there's a 1-second pour for you, Jay Wood. Yes, sir. Tequila shot. Happy Dad shot right now. Happy Dad. Happy Dad. Sam Brown is still gone. You want more of that one? You want another 1-second pour? Send in another super shout out to you, Jay Wood. We'll make sure you get raffle ticket as well. Cleveland, they put their kick up and through 13-10 Buffalo in Cleveland. 2,400 of you hanging out with us in the chat. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, getting daily content in the NFL, NBA, and college football. I'll be doing a college football show in the morning, so if you could, go and give that a check. He did get hurt, Sir Chai. The question is, is he going to be out? He looked frustrated that he had to go to the tent. So I do not know if he's going to be out for a long amount of time or not. Shedeur. He had to go to the blue tent. We got one super. We got a quick 1-second pour. We got one. From Jay Wood. Shout out to Jay Wood. Shout out to Jay Wood. Jacob Dub. Shout out. Yeah, sorry. Long extendo clip there. Of course. We've been thwarted. What happened to Shedeur? Oh, sorry. I already answered that. It would be funny to see a 2-0 final in Tennessee. It would be very funny. Ooh, we got a little Donnie. Ooh, I got a little spray there. It's all good. We got a little Donnybrook that was going there in the Big D. Oh, since he got a doinking in. Oh, you're 1 second longer than mine. That was good. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Gonna go see the family for the holidays. Bryce Young back to pass. What? Oh, Teteroa McMillan almost just came away with the most incredible one-handed catch I've ever seen. That was almost incredible. Almost incredible.
Has the Chiefs-Titans game maybe turned into the nobody gives a shit game of the week?
Yeah, so much so that we didn't even get to see
The safety.
The
Did
safety.
you not see it?
No, never showed it. Never saw it. Never saw it. I've been pretty locked in, too. As locked in as I've ever been.
It was a run up the middle that just got stuffed the first play of the drive. No, actually, false start first, and then they got stuffed.
Jeez, that's unbelievable. Dak Prescott wants it all. Heaving, has George Pickens brought in the end zone. What a throw. What a catch. And now George Pickens is going and partying with the people in Big D. He's in whatever that luxury box is. Oh, hi. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, great camera
What a ball
shot.
by Dak Prescott.
What a ball. What a celebration by both the cheerleader and George Pickens. George Pickens, by the way, reviving his career, some may say. George Pickens might be reviving his career.
Yeah, now that's going to be a
Dallas.
rather big storyline in the offseason to see whether he's going to stay in Dallas or where he goes from here. We've got a...
My can't. Oh, yeah, because you're.
I'll reset
Hey,
it
come
at
here.
the end.
Come here. So, Chugs is going to use my studio today. Do any of you guys see a problem of what could happen with Chugs using my studio?
He's on his tippy toes, so that's not even good stuff.
I did put on my heels today. Yeah, your boy Big Daddy Joe's in here.
Hey, there we go.
He's got a couple of raffle tickets. If it makes you feel any better, it's actually the camera's a little bit lower. I did go shoeless for most of the day yesterday.
That's progress. We're chipping away.
It's just a little bit lower. 9 trying to get into
I will
the end zone.
personally reset that.
Dang, it's going to be way low. Love
Search
it.
I said salute Jeremy Chugs in the chat.
Yes, he did. The one, the
A
only.
legend of the show.
The legend.
A legend of the company.
The legend. Ooh, this is a good thing. I'm already getting asked, what beer do I want at the house? That's just beautiful. If that doesn't say Christmas, I don't know what does. If that doesn't say Christmas, I don't know what does.
The Vikings, meanwhile, driving. They're at the 8-yard line, 3rd and goal, though.
J.J. McCarthy back to pass, trying to shake the 9 rumors.
Picked!
Not going to shake it here because
my
that
God.
is going to be a pick 6 for the Giants. J.J. McCarthy just does a somersault for no
There's a
reason.
flag.
Touchdown. I'm assuming that's Javon Holland.
Yep.
Now, the question is going to be, is the flag on the Giants or not? Efren! Bow! Now, this one I am going to wait until it pops up.
Oh, it's coming back, they said.
Oh, now does the pick stand or are they going to say he was offsides? So I missed the flag. Are they going to say that? And that's not on J.J. McCarthy. I mean, it's not a great throw to Naylor, but I mean, Naylor, it hit you in the hands. It hit you in the hands.
That's tricky.
I'm going to hit you in the hands. All right. I'm going to do my best here, Efran.
I can actually
Can you do this?
give it a crack.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm going to do my best, but not great at it. Not great with
And I'll give you the Google Translate as well.
okay, I was going to say, because I struggled in
Well,
Mrs. Kirby's class. So,
You wanna-
Efren, if I mess this up, blame Mrs. Kirby. Saludos desde la terra del mezcal.
No.
Su casa. Not
Sa-
even in the ballpark?
JJ on 3rd and goal gets sacked, by the way. Saludos desde la tierra del mezcal, su casa.
I know what mezcal is.
So that's greetings from the land of mezcal.
Okay.
Your home. Your home. Your home is my home. My
Oh.
home is your home.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard mezcal, I kind of thought of something else.
Well,
And that's on me.
I mean, that is what you thought of.
That's on me. That, you know what? That probably says more about me than it does about anyone else. And we're working on that in the Ortner household. We're working on it. We're trying to get it fixed.
Vikings field goal is up and good from 31 yards out. 6-3 Minnesota.
Gosh! Bang! Shout out to you! Oh my goodness! Making it rain! Oh! We're getting banged! Ricky Bobby! Bang! Seahawks Nation all day. Ricky Bobby is a real one over at Seahawks today. He's a Hall of Fame member, a member of the mob. Ricky, we missed you on Thursday, dude. We missed you on Thursday. Hope the long haul trucking's going well, good sir. Hope the long haul trucking is going well. Sam, you know about Ricky Bobby?
I don't know about Ricky Bobby.
You're
I
about-
wish I did.
I was going to say, you're about to know about Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby is an absolute beast. He's a real one. And I'll get you a beer cheers. Ricky Bobby, let me know in the chat. Do you want a naughty beer chug or you want a nice beer chug? You want it to be red or you want it to be green? Whatever you want, I'll make sure I get that beer chug for you. Anyone that bangs,
We're
you're gonna
showing
get a
them the
beer
love.
chug. Yes, sir. Ricky
Some of us,
Bobby.
we're going to make them feel like the most important person in the room. They're part of the party here.
You're
They're part of the
darn
Chat
right.
Sports family.
You're darn right. The special lady friend's gone all week. I got to shower someone with love. Let's go, Ricky Bobby. Let's go. He says, Red, we're doing a naughty shot. A naughty beer chug.
By the
Shout
way,
out.
Quinn Ewers and the Dolphins
Are they doing something?
in the Prize Picks red zone.
We're getting frisky.
1st and 10, it's a handoff that only picks up a few there.
We're getting frisky. Quinn Ewers, not washed? Not washed? I think he might not
Maybe
be
washed, maybe not washed. Who knows? I don't know.
Can you be washed? He was definitely kind of washed in college football. I don't know that he can be washed in his first start. Gardner Minshew is now out with a knee. So they're on QB number 3 over in KC.
So
Ricky Bobby, there you go, sir. I'll get it for you here in just a moment.
the quarterback that's been on their practice squad the majority of the time is Chris Oladoka. And now, whether that's who they would go with, I don't think so, as Malik Washington scores for Miami.
Miami's doing something. I'm kind of bummed that Miami isn't going to get into the postseason now.
By the way, Shador Sanders came back from the locker room and grabbed his helmet to start throwing. So dealing with a pinky injury on his throwing hand, but looks like he's going to come back in. Chris Oladokan is in the game at quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. So it might be the first time you've ever heard this guy's name. So allow me to pull up his Wikipedia page. I knew his name, but not a ton about him. 7th round pick back in 2022 out of South Dakota State. Started his college career at South Florida, then transferred to Samford, then South Dakota State.
Wow.
And now he's in at quarterback for the Chiefs. The Chargers, meanwhile, have 3rd down. Herbert fires left. Lambert Smith fought for, I think he got the 1st down, yeah.
Wow.
The Chargers are moving, and this is a big game for them now all of a sudden. What's the rest of the Chargers season look like?
I believe they have Denver left.
They've got Texans next week and then at Broncos to close out the season.
I was going to say, I thought they had one more Denver game left. That's going to be a huge deal for seeding because I feel like maybe this is just because I'm so locked in on the NFC, but most of the seeding is kind of decided.
Oladokan on 3rd down, flushed out of the pocket and just has to throw it away.
Does he kind of look like Skinny Mahomes on that rollout?
The sun hit him in a certain way.
I was going to say, the sun hit him in a certain way, and he looked kind of like skinny Patrick Mahomes there. All right, I got my beer chug there for you. Ricky Bobby, I got you, brother.
It's 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs now. They call timeout. All right, let's go to a game that isn't 2-0.
Yeah. I didn't realize they were playing baseball in Tennessee today.
They did in College Station, too.
Yeah, they certainly did. Handoff for the Chargers. Nice little gain there for Amari and Hampton. Going to be a gain of 6.
Positive Energy saying who scored for the Bills. They never showed it on the screen, but James Cook got his 2nd touchdown of the day. So
James
three,
Cook. Wow.
3 touchdowns, all on the ground. 2 for James Cook, 1 for Ty Johnson. They're up 20-10 now. It's the 2-minute warning, and Shedeur Sanders is back in the game, it appears like, for the Cleveland Browns.
Interesting indeed. All right, so we're back in Tennessee. Chiefs are on the Tennessee side of the 50. Oladokin unable to complete the ball. Tennessee might win that game. Tennessee might win that football game.
I know we don't feel bad for Kansas City, but it's just bad to watch. Now, this is a big play for Carolina. On 3rd and 10, just outside the Prize Picks red zone, just on the edge of the 2-minute warning. Got to get points.
And they don't start the ball at the end of the second half. I don't know what that was. That is Bryce Young, back-to-back throws, going to, I get it, his number 1 wide receiver in Tet McMillan. But at the same time, like, you throw 2 50-50 balls in a row. I don't love the fade 50-50 ball. Well, our guy's a better athlete, so it's not 50-50. No, it's a 50-50 ball. There's no moves. There's no, like, I'm going to make this and he's going to miss me. I'm going to do this. No. You're throwing 2 effing 50-50 balls. What are we doing? I hate that.
41-yard kick now to try and get within 4.
Oh, he snuck it through. That thing went straight, because if it went back right at all, that kick was not going to be good, not going to go through.
The comment of the day maybe so far, CCSYT said Kansas City rolls with 3-1 dinger. He's talking about the Chiefs kicking a field goal. Harrison Butker nailed it from 54. He's had a bad year, by the way. I don't think he'll be back in Kansas City next year, but
the kick was weird. The way he followed through on that kick was ugly.
I need to look up Scorigami. Has there ever been a 3-2 ball game?
That's got to have happened before at some point, right? 3-2 has to have happened. Oh, Jackson Dart just threw a ball off his tight end's hands that got intercepted. Vikings now have the ball inside the Prize Picks red zone. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Wow.
3-2 has happened.
Yeah, it has to have.
You ready?
Yeah.
First game, Dayton Triangles 3, Cleveland Indians 2, October 30th, 1921.
Well, that's a baseball
This is
game.
pre-NFL, AFL. No. This is NFLScoregami.com.
You're kidding me.
The latest game in 1926, the Chicago Cardinals 3, the Milwaukee Badgers 2. This is,
Milwaukee Badgers.
Yeah,
Who's the best player from the Milwaukee Badgers?
beats me. I mean, let's not even go down that well.
I want to know how Steve Creamroper was the number 1 quarterback in the National Football League.
2nd and 3, meanwhile, for the Vikings. They're back inside the Prize Picks red zone on the edge of the 5-yard line. Outside of that one pick by McCarthy, it feels like he's had a relatively clean game.
Yeah, well, and I don't blame him for the interception. Was it a good ball? No, not necessarily, as his latest throw does fall incomplete. There is a flag on the field. I don't blame him for his interception isn't his fault. I don't blame Jackson Dart for his interception. They both threw interceptions that hit other receivers in the effing hands. Bring the ball down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Meanwhile, Jackson Dart, 0 for 3, 0 yards,
And
1
an
interception. That's a real stat line. 1 interception.
Maybe they should.
He has a
trade
quarterback
for
rating of
Fernando.
0.
Maybe they should trade him away for Fernando Mendoza. All right, let's see how the Pinky's feeling for Shedeur Sanders. Well, that's not going to be great after that. Just tried to flip the ball out to Quinshon Judkins, who got lit up, fumbled.
Judkins is down.
Judkins is down. Now, the question is going to be, I don't think he made a football move. He's not moving his leg.
In the Cowboys-Chargers game, Ryan Flanoy as well questionable with a knee injury.
That's no good.
He's really come on late.
That is no good. No good at all.
2nd and 13, screenplay for the Vikings. It was supposed to be a tunnel screen, but Aaron Jones bounced it outside and picked up 7-8 yards there. 3rd and medium. Tyler Shuck and the Saints moving the ball.
We're shucking it up in New Orleans. He's doing good. Got the Saints inside of the Prize Picks red zone right now. 2nd and 5. 3rd and 6 in New York. Judkins is really hurt. Yeah, I wonder if it was his knee. It looked like a knee kind of pop.
The fall itself just looked awkward. I couldn't tell exactly what he fell on or what got twisted up, but it just didn't look like a comfortable hit.
Well, and when you roll,
and Shador kind of put him out there in a sense, like in terms
100%.
of like.
Well, his blockers also were horrible.
Exactly.
I mean, it's an effing
it's a failure
screen.
of a play.
Well, it's poor execution on so many different parts. Not to make this about myself, but I'm going to a little bit. I remember that every time someone got hurt, as the Chargers hand the ball off to Amari and Hampton, getting them inside the Prize Picks red zone, every time that a player got hurt, our coach would go through and find different people that missed or didn't do their job and be like, you're a reason why he got hurt. You're a reason why he got hurt. You're a reason. Like, nothing felt worse than when someone would, like, break a leg and then it's like, well, you missed this block, so it's kind of on you. And it's like, oh, jeez.
Damn. Not cool, man.
Hurt my feelings.
The cart is coming out for Quinshon Judkins now.
Yeah, that knee's no good. J.J. McCarthy back to pass, 3rd and 6. He's going to take it, run it himself. 9 gets into the end zone. And now he's grittying again. 9. A father scored a touchdown.
He's a gritty man.
Already embarrassing his child by grittying. Love that. Tyler Shuck floats the ball to the end zone. Has Chris Olave. Oh! Olave unable to come down with that one. That was a great throw, a great play by Olave, but I think an even better defensive play from the cornerback. PAT is up and good. 13-3 in the Meadowlands. Wow. Honestly, though, that's a great ball by Shuck. Throwing it where only his receiver can catch it. Chris Olave has it in his hands, and then the corner for the Jets, able to just get his arm in there enough. Knock the ball out. Just enough. You want to join into today's beanie raffle? There's our super chat menu. Shout out the beanies for whatever team that you would like to be a part of. If you're a Raiders fan, you get something sweet there. Steelers, look at that. Beautiful. Steelers colors are ugly, but if you are a Steelers fan, I guess that works. Look at that. Seahawks. Might have to throw my name into a raffle ticket as well. Patriots. I've seen, actually, our Patriots guy, Brett Alper, wear that beanie. Looks comfy. Looks comfy.
Looks warm.
Looks warm. Yep. Raiders. Sorry, it does. When I hear Mitchell Renz say that and say it in that voice here at Chat Sports, I get a little jealous. I'm not going to lie. I get a little jealous that I don't get to say Raiders. He's not putting any weight on that leg. It actually might not be his knee. Yeah, they said it in the chat. They also said you look good today. Sir Chai. Yeah, Sir Chai said that you were looking good today, earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Ron Raz. I don't like that we can't see their names anymore. I want to see their names so then I could, like, my guy Ricky Bobby was in here hanging out, and I didn't know that it was Ricky Bobby until his name popped up. I want to see Ricky Bobby and be like, what's up, Ricky Bobby? Yeah, I don't like that. No, 100%. Not good.
Push for the Chargers. They get in.
Tush push touchdown. This is going to be a shootout. This is going to be the most fun game of the week. It's going to be down in Arlington. No defense will be played.
The Chargers are fighting for their season. Not fighting for their season. I mean, they can still get away with a loss. They're in the thick of the wild card race, though. The Broncos are a win away from sealing the division. And crazy as it sounds, the Ravens play tonight. I mean, the Colts are technically still in the mix. Like, they still need to handle business and just
If
get
they
back
win
in the
on
mix.
Monday, that would get crazy.
That would move mountains.
That would get crazy. If actually, I would love Phillip Rivers for the rest of my life if they found a way to win that game. Yeah, like right now when I look at the AFC is more jumbled up than I even realized. But like, if the Chargers lose, they wouldn't fall. Yeah, they wouldn't fall out.
Touchdown for the Bengals. Samaje Perine.
I can't believe that guy's still playing.
Boomer Sooner.
I cannot believe
I'm
it.
in pain.
I cannot believe that guy's still playing. But as I look at the playoffs right now, like they wouldn't fall out necessarily. Like if the Chargers lost, they'd still be in the playoff hunt. They just wouldn't be the top wild card seed anymore, and they'd have no chance at getting that division. But they would fall from 5th, probably to 6th or 7th.
Yeah, it depends on how that Texans game works out. They take on the Raiders here in a few hours.
Right.
Baker Mayfield has to ground a screen on 3rd down. All of a sudden, the Panthers are going to get the ball back with 1:06 left to go until the half. I think it's going to be a legal man downfield, flag on the play for Tampa Bay.
As a former offensive lineman, there's nothing worse than trying to get out on a screen pass just for the timing to be off. And, like, I ran my fat butt down the field for no reason. This sucks.
Rodney Armstrong pointing out the obvious. What's up with that baseball score?
What's up with the
That's
baseball?
a perfect. I keep these going. I think we had one earlier, too. It's a comical game happening in Nashville, Tennessee right now.
It's ridiculous. I thought that the Saints-Jets would be the game that made my eyeballs bleed the most. And let's be honest, it's
Six Pack said hockey score. Is it a hockey score or a baseball score? It might be both. It's both.
are the balls juiced? Are we getting into the range of soccer?
That as well.
I was going to say,
All I
any
know
low-scoring sport.
All I know is it's not real football being played. Is Josh
Oh.
Allen sacked on 2nd and 1? Was it Myles Garrett?
Garrett is there. Are they going to give him credit for it?
Josh Allen.
Myles Garrett is there. Josh Allen stayed out of the end zone, so it's not going to be a safety. Are they going to give Garrett credit for that? Because there's about 3 Browns that are there. Is he going to get...
No, he
I
just
mean,
slipped
no
and
one
fell.
touches him. Well, Mason Graham jumped on him. Allen just fell.
Yeah, he slipped and fell. And so he fell almost into the end zone and just sticks the ball out, luckily. They're on the 1-yard line, the 6-inch line, maybe.
I don't think they're going to give that to Myles Garrett.
I don't think so either.
I think that's going to be a Mason Graham sack. And I think that's fair.
Right? The first person to down him is Mason Graham.
Yeah. If you're Mason Graham there, should you know and just like, hey, touch him, Miles?
Go, 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 go.
You touch him. You touch him first.
At least you give him like half a sack.
Yeah, they're not going to give that to Miles. I want them to give that to Miles. They're not going to give that to Miles.
The rookie's got to know better than that.
That's a low IQ move there. That's bad football IQ. Bad teammate. Bad teammate. Oh, my goodness. We need those subs to go up. We hit 425,500 like an hour ago. Help us out. Come on in and subscribe to the channel. There's 2,600 of you hanging out with us.
We do
Hit
have plenty
that
of new
sub
shout-outs
button.
to give if you'd like to. You
I
ready
would
to, like,
love
just
to.
raffle
Gabe
them off?
Fulton, you're a new subscriber to the channel today, and you're putting on your performance? Dude, that's amazing. Smoke Dog, good to see you. My name is somebody. Robert, Ross, Frogger, Vincent, Carlos. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for subscribing. See, look, it does change. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, we'll get you on the list. Try and give you a shout out. Brady's Flat Balls. You. My Than, Max, Jordan. Shout out to all y'all. Thank you for subscribing.
One more.
That's right. Keep subbing. Let's go. Keep talking. Thank you. Storm XS, Consumer, and Marlin. I'm bad at language. I'm sorry. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate everyone. Panthers trying to get into field goal range one more time. Everyone's favorite wide receiver, Xavier Legette, with a nice first down. 1st and 20 for the Giants. Oh! Jackson Dart completed a pass. Jackson Dart got one.
It's about time.
I don't know if that was his first completed pass of the day, but I knew I was going to do that. That's awesome. Look at that. That sub counter just running up. We'll do another shot, by the way, if we get 25 more subscribers. Frederick, I can only sub once. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. He goes to half with 1 completion. Love that.
I think what's crazier is the fact he's only had 5 pass attempts. One of them's been a pick, by the way.
Again, not his fault, though. Wasn't that the one that hit the guy in the chest and got intercepted?
No, that was Shador's.
Oh. But I thought that both J.J. McCarthy and Jackson Dart had interceptions that weren't necessarily their fault.
The Bills are in a tight spot now, too. They're punting out of the very back of their end zone.
That's the worst punt, too. Because you can't – you literally catch it and punt. There's no step into it. You got no power. You just punt. Big Raz helping us out in the comment section. Love that. Appreciate that. Brown's going to get good field position. Not much time left to go in this half.
Yeah, eventually you got to get down.
What a dumb run back by that
There's
punt
a flag.
returner. I wonder if that's going to be a face mask. Bryce Young back to pass. Waning seconds of the first half. Finds an open receiver. Going to get the first down. They're in field goal range. Ball in the 30. They got to get up and hurry, though. Oh, nope. Panthers going to use a timeout. Got to be smart about where you put this football now in Carolina. I will say this. Panthers able to get a field goal here. This ball game is going to be fun all the way down to the wire. All the way down to the wire. Six Pack thinks the Raiders can beat the Texans. Oh! Bang! We'll get you up on the screen. Once I see it, I'm going nuts.
I'm clicking. I'm refreshing.
It's okay. It happens. I got a Pats Nation. Is this a Patriot fan? Is this a Brett Alper fan? What's going on? Joe G! Bang! Making it rain on a Sunday. Joe, shout out to you. I'm doing a beer chug. You want a naughty beer chug or a nice one? You want red or green, Joe?
By the way, sorry, quick interruption. Josh Allen
good.
limping after that sack, by the way. He came off that third down play limping off the field. And now the Browns have to kick a field goal. What's up, Joe G?
Joe G, what up, sir? Let me know. This group chat going crazy. Everyone wants the naughty shot. Everyone wants the naughty beer chug.
2nd and 3 for the Panthers. 12 seconds left. End zone shot. There he goes.
There it goes.
McMillan.
McMillan.
How do you not?
Oh!
How do you not realize that if you're Tampa Bay? He put him in single coverage and just set him up for that one. Get your Joes in the chat.
How do you let him get loose there?
Spam Joe. Josh
Joe.
Allen continues to limp off the field. He's going to the locker room right now, by the way.
This is going to be the fullest chug we've had all day.
The Panthers got a chance now to go up 3 at the half, and they've been the better team now after a rough start.
Right. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to the Panthers.
Browns
my
field goal
goodness.
blocked, or was it a trick play?
What were they? I think that was a fire drill there. So that's just a bad. I got to see it again, but I think that was supposed to just be a normal kick, and you got a bad snap or something. I think that was supposed to be a kick, and you got a bad snap. Joe, there's the red guy. We'll get it here once we get through some of these Prize Picks Red Zone plays. Tennessee with a little bit of trickeration. We saw a touchdown. Okonkwo gets a receiving touchdown. Baseball game no more.
Well, definitely still is.
Baseball game. Well, yeah, you're right. Baseball game no more. Boom. Joe G.
He gets 20 raffle tickets off of that 50.
Cam Jordan got a big sack there. There's a big celebration. I cannot tell. It's clearly a big number.
And by the way, got to talk to Joe G. Yes, his shirt, I believe, is out for delivery by now. I was talking to Joe G earlier in this week, catching up on some orders that we had working through from earlier in the season. Shout out to Joe G. Shout out to M. Mac, by the way. We got him squared away. I may have seen earlier in the chat that he got his jersey as well, and so we're happy to be able to take care of everybody. Chug away.
That took a little bit. Wow. Fumble in the Meadowlands. Giants recover and score.
Marshall's going to be so upset.
Marshall's going to be very upset.
Brian Burns on the play there.
Spider-Man. Lit up 9. Fumble. That's one way to get in the end zone. Tyler Nubin. What a dud.
And all of a sudden, that's 2 really big turnovers by JJ.
I was going to say, I need to see that one again. But the first one, I don't blame. I mean, it's like 50-50. Brian Burns. Yeah, he's unblocked. That's horrible by the tackle. That's effing horrible.
That's crazy.
That is effing horrible by that tackle. Tyler Shuck. It's almost like they were wondering if it was going to go crazy. Matthew Wallace. What's going on, sir? Good to see you. 2,600 of you hanging out with us in the chat.
It's actually good that Matthew's here. I was waiting for this moment to come out so I can make sure I could reach out to him, because I tried to find his Venmo message to Mitch to work through the details, and I dug through Mitch's account. May or may not have hacked Mitch's account. Jury's still out on that one. I could not find Matthew Wallace's message. So what I was going to ask Matthew, and shout out to you for the $5 super chat, do you have any social media? And if so, reach out to Chat Sports on that social media. I will check all of them today and get you taken care of, but I have to reach out to you for something real quick, and I could not find your information in the Venmo side. So 100% on me, but like M. Mac and Joe G and others can tell you, I will personally take over the order and make sure that we get him hooked up from his Niners stuff. He won earlier in the season. Shout out to him. He's on pace to potentially win a beanie again today.
He is. He could. That's the cool thing about I love these raffles because anyone could win at any moment. Anyone can win at any moment.
Let me know what social media that is, though, Matthew, and I'll reach back out to you today, whichever one that is. Chat Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah.
Don't do TikTok. I don't have access to that one.
Nah, I don't do TikTok either.
No.
I've
got the other ones.
China has enough of my information already because she married my brother.
Yeah. Got a few games going to half here, most of the games actually going to half. So we'll tell you about our friends at Prize Picks here in a sec. But real quick recap before we catch up on your Prize Picks.
Yeah, I would tell you right now, I've been very impressed with the game that's going on in Carolina. I thought that you've seen an excellent job from Bryce Young of not being rattled, because that game kind of started it didn't start well for Carolina. And they've done a great job of keeping themselves back in it. I think that's going to be a really fun one as it comes down to the wire. I think the game out in Arlington between the Cowboys and Chargers, we've gotten into a old Big 12 shootout where no one plays any defense, and that's fantastic. I love that. Miami has kind of shocked me. They've done really well on the ground. Clearly that everyone wants to play well for their head coach. Sounds like he's going to be around for a little bit. Vikings-Giants has been a dumpster fire, but kind of in the best way. Like every time we tune in, something's crazy over there. And I think those are the main takeaways. Oh, and Chiefs-Titans, don't watch.
Tune away.
Gross. That's gross. Jets-Saints, it's fine, I guess. It is what it is. But now is a great time to let the people know about our fabulous sponsor. And
I got to say, we've got some work to do here.
We got some work to do.
So,
oh, no.
Baker Mayfield, more than 230.5 passing yards. He has 41 at halftime.
Well, good thing he's down. He's got to speed it up.
J.J. McCarthy might be the closest one. You have more than 188.5 passing yards. He is at 108. So,
yeah, we got a good shot there.
Too far off track there. Justin Herbert, more than 245.5 passing yards. Actually, that one's the one that's closest. He's at 173. So,
right.
you still got time. It's not too late.
Still got time. Still got time. I have trust and faith in those. They're battling out for me. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It is the holiday season, the best time of year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It is all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks. Everyone's favorite Prize Picks holiday promotion is back. 7 days of Picksmas. Prize Picks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including a Christmas Day max discount. Picksmas starts December 20th, so download the app today and unwrap those deals. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Boom.
Nailed
yes,
it.
Sir. Best ad read we've ever done.
Every single game is at halftime.
Wow. Oh, wow.
We're sitting in a fun little spot here.
All right. So now everyone gets to discuss, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Go! No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. I will say, as we look at the later slate, is there any game in this later slate? You got Jacksonville, Denver, Atlanta, Arizona, yuck. Pittsburgh, Detroit, that could be a good game. Las Vegas, Houston, yuck. New England, Baltimore is the Sunday night game. Anything in the later slate that interests you?
Well, as the Denver Broncos fan, I'll have my eye on that one game. Obviously, the Broncos just, on the edge of clinching the AFC West and ending the Chiefs' reign once and for all. Something the Patriots are not doing. No, I'm just giving them a hard time because I see Dimitri's in the chat, and so I just wanted to throw one out there. It's been a weird Patriots-Broncos beef this season.
Yeah, why do they hate each other?
I don't know. I personally don't have the interest to get into any of that. So shout out to them. They're very passionate fans. We're passionate fans. May the best team win, and we'll get after it. But Raiders-Texans, ugly game. Steelers-Lions is interesting. Detroit, who would have thought they'd be fighting for a wild card spot potentially at this point with the win for Chicago last night.
They need a lot of help too. They need a lot of help.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm interested in Patriots-Ravens tonight more so than anything. I think the Patriots have a great opportunity in front of them and are easily the better team. They've proven that, but it's a sneaky one. You just never know at this point of the year. It's where teams like the good playoff teams start playing the best football right at the right time of the season. Right.
No, 100%. You get to see what is the best about your squad or if your squad can really hang. We are 200 subscribers away from beating last week's numbers. Help us out. Come on in. Hit that sub button. We said.
Oh, wait. My math is way off on that. Yeah. Let me adjust that. Whoops.
Yikes. That's atrocious.
Yeah, not so good anymore.
No. Way off. We're 200 away. That's ridiculous.
Blame the calculator.
Blame the calculator. Come on in, hit that subscribe button. We're way down on our likes as well. I thought we were putting on a pretty good show for you guys today. This kind of hurts my feelings. There's 2,500 of you in the building. Not that hard to go in and push that thumbs up button. Help us out. And then, of course, we like interacting with the chat. We've been doing so all day long.
Since all these games we're starting about to get back into the second half right now, but we're on sub-only chat, right? So only the subscribers can join the conversation. If you want a sub shout-out right now, subscribe, but if you are subscribed, spam me in the chat.
That's right.
I'm going to bully Will, who's much taller than me and physically imposing. I'm going to bully him into giving out as many shout-outs as humanly possible.
I'm not physically imposing. Big Raz, what up? Says smash that like button. Love it. Banger wave, what up? They got to show up. Greg, good to see you. Talking about Nico Collins. John Livingston says me, what up? Good to see you. Big Daddy Joe, how you doing? Nicholas Reed, Frederick, what's up? Alex Watson, yo. Philip Castillo, sup? JD Gaff, what up? Robert Cummings, got a vendetta. John Livingston, Robert Cummings, once, twice. Marquis B89, what up? Luis, how you doing? Big Raz says hit that thumbs up. Jeremy Ledette, my guy, still hanging out with us in the chat. Big Daddy Joe, what up? Blind Larry, Andre Perry, Banger Wade, Philip Castillo, John Livingston, Big Raz, what up? Dimitri, how you doing? Quicksand, what up? How you doing? Christian says pizza, what? Okay.
He's currently pizza delivery driving.
Oh! I just saw pizza delivery. I was like, "Are you bringing me pizza? What up?"
Oh, I'm down for that.
I was gonna say I'm getting hungry over here. We accidentally went fasted yesterday. Well, technically not because I had a couple happy dads, but we went about as close to fasted as we could. Tyson says Broncos baby. What up, Matt? He says me. Banger Wave says me. Shout out to all of y'all. Antonio says me. Go Niners. Shout out to you for subscribing. Boo the Niners. Seahawks. Boo Niners. Seahawks. Boo Niners.
We have football. The Chargers and Cowboys second half. They've got the ball, and Herbert on 2nd and 8 deep.
What a throw. What a catch. Quentin Johnston, BCB. Who cares? Body catching bitch. Brings that one in.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah. No, that's a BCB. That's when you pin it to your chest. You never heard that? What a catch. That was fantastic.
Listen, this is the only game on right now, so I feel like we go ahead and tune into Tom Downey and the Cowboys Report. 230,000 plus subscribers on the channel.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed. Let's do it.
Herbert, play action. Darts a tight end screen. Good coverage there by Hooker on that one. Matt Eberflus is a football terrorist, folks.
Two catches for 73 yards and a touchdown.
He can catch, apparently, against this team. Ryan Flanoy has been downgraded to out with his knee injury, which is not great. Hopefully he's okay. He's been good. Motion from McConkey here. Herbert in the shotgun on 2nd and 10 from the 24. They give to Hampton right up the middle, and Hampton gets to near the 20, is brought down by Murray and Winfrey and Stewart and Wilson. 3rd down coming up here in about 5. So I think this is the only game not at halftime, by the way, right now.
Pretty sure. Say?
Pretty sure it's the only game not at halftime right now. Which is
We got action.
It's insane.
We got action.
Yeah, only game not at halftime. Crazy. Dak trying to get the crowd loud a little bit here. Cowboys showing a 4-man pressure. Murray and James signaling to each other. Herbert stepping up. Gonna go down. He gets pushed forward for a gain of 1. Herbert says he wasn't down. I think forward progress was stopped. 4th down. Do the Chargers kick it or go for it? I would go for it. Kenny Clark got some pressure on that one. Great job by Clark. If he does not make that tackle, Herbert gets the first down. By the way, I don't think Herbert was technically down, but that is in the grasp to a T. Yeah, nothing ever touched his body part. They're going to kick the field goal here. So Dicker from 37 yards is true. Cowboys are lucky to only be down 7. All right, Cowboys down 24.
All right, we're back to the action here. Will's taking a potty break, so I'll hold it down just for a sec. By the way, injury update on Josh Allen. Had x-rays on his foot and has been cleared to return. He was limping around towards the end of the half there as we got a couple games getting back to action here. I'll show you our Super Chat menu for this sec because I saw somebody in the chat, Brock Vale, saying, how do we enter for a beanie? It's funny you should ask that. We are doing the raffle at the end of today's show, so you do have to stick around till the end to be a part of it. $5 Super Chat is all it takes for a raffle entry as James Cook takes the carry for about 5-6 yards there. Will is back in the action there. $5 Super Chat is how you can get in. Oh, you didn't plug yourself in? All right, wait. I muted you so that they can't hear you. They can't hear the noise.
I can say all kinds of things now.
There we go.
I can
He's
say
back.
things I'm not supposed to.
No, now you can't.
No, now I can't say things. Okay, I'll stop talking about my conspiracy theories then. No more conspiracy theories on who runs the world. Girls. Beyonce. Nice throw to the outside there for Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills.
By the way, we haven't gotten a single $20 super chat specifically.
We haven't gotten to do the wheel.
I want to show him the wheel again, the Naughty Nice wheel. So not only do you get 7 raffle entries with a $20 super chat, but we're going to spin the Naughty Nice wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And I may have to do a deal around this because I put in some work on this. We've got some Naughty Nice. So if you land with Naughty, unfortunately, that means you stick to the 7. If you get Nice, you double up. So you get 14 tickets, but some of those nice spokes also have little punishments on top of them. Maybe you take a shot. Maybe you chug a beer. Maybe you do some jumping jacks, whatever the case may be. All right, Joe G knew. Joe G knew the drill. Joe G is real quick to the draw.
There we go. Shout out to you, sir.
I couldn't even finish my promo.
Oh, my goodness. We'll get that wheel spin. Quinn Ewers finding his running back out the back of the field. Nice little run there for Devon A-Chain after the pitch and catch.
He's having another big day. He's
so
really
fast.
emerging.
He's so fast.
Joe G knows the drill.
Boom! Shout out Joe G. What's good, sir? All right. So naughty or nice wheel. This is going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Baker Mayfield with the ball, by the way, in Carolina.
Tick, 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 tick.
All right, where's this thing going to land? Round and round
Joe.
it goes. Where it lands, nobody knows. Panthers.
Joe G's nice.
Double them. Double up those tickets. Shout out to Joe G. Doubling up on his tickets. 2nd and 11, by the way, in Carolina. Shout out to Joe G. OG.
That's 14 more entries for Joe.
Joe's got a good shot at getting this beanie.
Now, to be fair, I've seen people with 1 raffle entry win before.
I've seen
several
it happen.
times.
Oh, I've seen it happen on Seahawks. I gotta. Ooh, that's right. I gotta reach out to Melissa. Jeremy Bang! We'll get you on the screen here in a moment. Oh no! I've run out of Happy Dad.
You did or you didn't?
I did.
All right, well, crack it open.
Jeremy Bang! Shout out to you.
He knows the drill.
He does. Jeremy's my guy. Leader of the mob over on Seahawks today. He's a real one. Shout out to Jeremy. Love and appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for showing out on the main channel as well. Absolute beast. Sam, I'm sorry. I need a happy dad.
Oh, you need a happy dad.
I need a happy dad.
Oh, look at Baker go. Look at Baker go.
Baker's scrambling. A gain of 20. Jeremy, you want a naughty shot or you want a naughty beer chug or a nice beer chug? Let me know down below in the comments. You want naughty or you want nice, Jeremy? You let me know.
That was a nice play by Baker. I mean, the pocket opens up for him on that right side to where he just steps up. Good coverage downfield, but wide open space to the right. He got 23 yards on that one.
What a play, dude. Baker's a gamer. He says nice. Jeremy wants a nice one. Don't worry. We'll get that here in just one moment for you, sir. One moment for you, sir. Ball on the 40-yard line for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Handoff up the middle. Nice gonna run there by Bucky Irving. We'll get you that. We'll get you that nice beer chug, sir. Don't you worry. We'll get you that nice. We got some empties over here that we're having to move around. We got some empties here that we're having to move around for you. Wow. Okay, so J.J. McCarthy, this is important. J.J. McCarthy being led off of the field in New York, going to the backup. Back in Carolina, Bucky Irving gets a handoff. Not going to get the first down, but going to get the boys close. Max Brosmer time indeed. Here you go, Jeremy. I got you, sir. Hey, we're going to get close. There you go, sir. Jeremy said he wanted a nice one. I'm going to get this guy poured up, and then we'll get that nice. We'll get that nice. We're going to do a wild cherry and a green apple because that's the nice. The nice is a green apple with the energy drink. All right. Nice little run there for Bucky Irving. Shout out the Oregon Ducks, by the way. Orange Bowl bound. Shout out to my Oregon Ducks. They first down there for Tampa Bay. J.J. McCarthy led off of the field.
What happened there? I missed the play.
So it's something with his hand. I couldn't really figure out the whole thing. So CC is saying he's ruled out. I didn't see that. I just saw he was led off the field.
Baker checked down on 1st and 10. Bucky Irving picks up a few. Or no, that was Rashad White. Meanwhile,
those.
Joe Burrow with a nice little play on the move against his body to Jamar Chase.
Cheers, Jeremy.
Joe Burrow today, 18 of 24, 212 yards, 1 touchdown. An efficient day for him so far, but they're only up 3. 1st and goal inside the Prize Picks red zone. Shotgun Burrow, empty set, throws left. Oh, nice move by Chase Brown, and he's in for the touchdown.
Nice play.
It was like a little quick option out route, but makes a quick cut inside and upfield. Little loop-de-loop around the defender makes him miss, and that's a big touchdown for Cincinnati.
Sometimes when I see NFL players, I just go, man, it'd be so cool to be athletic. That was a great play there by Chase Brown. I will say this. I kind of get the feeling that with some of these guys, if you're going to be on a bad team, you might as well ball out, and it leads to big scores in games that kind of don't matter. Like, Bengals and Dolphins are done. Like, they're done. That game's over.
Right.
Like,
Chiefs-Titans might as well be. No one cares about it. Gardner Minshew out with a knee injury. J.J. McCarthy out with a hand injury.
right.
The bottom of the screen is not going to get much action over the second half, I don't think.
Well, so that's my point. Like, if you're going to be bad, at
Nice
least
throw.
score a lot.
Nice throw by Baker on 3rd and 4. Chris Godwin, 1st down. Not a great day for Baker in the stat sheet, but that was a big throw. He had a nice scramble play on that drive, too. Cam Ward flushed out on 2nd and 8. Flings it downfield. Ooh, what a catch by DK.
Wow. The other DK. He's so good.
He's had some nice plays. Did he get both feet down?
I don't know. So the question is, does that
One, two.
like,
I
does
think he
the
did,
original foot count? He should have dragged. If he drags his other foot there, he's good. Inside the Prize Picks red zone are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a tricky little end around. Nothing doing there. I don't get the end around inside the red zone. Maybe instead of oh my goodness, Shedeur Sanders just got picked off. Ball got batted up in the air. Intercepted. We got a thick 6. That is so bad.
Not quite a thick 6. He didn't return it.
You're right. We almost had
Big
a thick
boy
6.
pick, though. I love a big boy pick. A big boy pick, fat guy pick, whatever you want to call it.
Whoa, we don't have to body shame.
No. It's not a shame.
We don't.
They're
have to body
NFL.
shame.
They're more athletic than I am.
Fair. More athletic than me for sure. Tampa Bay with a run on 2nd and 9, going to set themselves up for a 3rd and medium. Love that. All right. In Cleveland, what an incredible throw. Unable to bring it down, though, was Dalton Kincaid. Josh Allen put that ball in a spot where only his receiver could go up and get it. His receiver dang near almost did go up and get it. It was good in college. He got 1 foot. Didn't get that 2nd foot in. All right. Tampa Bay, this is a big one. 3rd and 6. Inside the red zone. Baker looking, finding Rashad White. He's able to get the first down. Unable to get into the end zone. Brought down on the 1-yard line. But now we have 1st and goal from the 1. And Tampa Bay's got 4 plays to get in the end zone. Retake this lead.
This is a big turning point, it feels like, in the game here.
100%.
Can Carolina keep some of their momentum here at home?
100%.
Rashad White, 45 yards on the ground, 15 yards in the air.
In the Bucky Irving injury, is it crazy for me to say that he has kind of reemerged as a big player?
Touchdown Carolina, Tennessee, I should say.
Wow, they went 50-50 ball again in Tampa Bay. Mike Evans unable to bring that one down.
I don't mind that. I mean, you got 3 cracks at it here from 1 yard out. You might as well take that shot on the first one on a confident play that you know is a pretty good success rate.
I think I'm with you there. I want to see shots. Wow. Tennessee, they're going to beat Kansas City. Tennessee is going to beat Kansas City. That is, I think it's not let's put a fork in that game because it's done.
I'm fascinated by that offseason in Kansas City, what that looks like for them. It's not like they're in a massive spot financially either.
Right. Well, we've been saying this for years, that if Mahomes was going to get to Brady, he had to survive some retoolings. The retoolings are here.
Ooh, flag?
No flag into – oh, late flag.
I think that was a flag.
I'm with you. Now, they're going to call J.C. Horn here for a defensive pass interference. I'm with you, Sam. I do think they're kind of both hitting each other.
Late at the end there, too.
So, but here's my thing with that. Then that ball, he's only going to throw that flag, that referee, if it's not caught. Throw the flag. If it's a penalty, throw the flag. Don't wait until the end.
I agree with that.
I understand what he's doing, right? If it's a touchdown, I'm not going to have the flag on the field. I want them to celebrate and have a good time. If you're going to throw the flag,
no fun league.
Throw the effing flag. First and goal for Tampa Bay on the 1 yard line. Hand it off. Touchdown. Easy doing. Sean Tucker. It's weird. They put a picture up of him in how Fox has those kind of anime graphics where the dudes all look jacked. I think the anime graphic looked less jacked than what Sean Tucker looks like. I got Brad Tillman. Kansas City Chiefs need to draft quarterback in the 2nd or 3rd round. Why? There was a guy last night who he got me. I'm not going to lie. There was a little bit of a crash out. Not an epic crash out. There was no screaming. There was no take him in a gun and fire him into the sun. We didn't get that far.
But
there was a conversation that was not happy. We were not as friendly as maybe we like to be in the Will Ortner household. It got a little bit testy. Help us out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do so. Like the video. We are not even halfway to last week's like numbers.
That's not a good look.
That's not good. You want if you like what we're doing here today, you want to see me on the main channel more, help me out. Hit that like button. It's free. Helps us be able to do more and more content. Quinn Ewers back to pass, and that ball is going to get intercepted by Carter for the Cincinnati Bengals. Nice little run back, unable to get in to the end zone, but that's Quinn Ewers trying to fit a ball in a spot where he should not be trying to do that.
As always, our good friend Dennis Nielsen in the building. Shout out to you watching from Sweden.
Shout out.
Welcome to the party.
Incon said he liked. Shout out. Draft to a Foley. What? Case Keenum is a backup in Chicago. Who knew? Case Keenum's still playing football?
Yeah, and funny enough, he was the backup last week because Tyson Bagent was dealing with an illness.
Oh, that's right. D2's finest. Shout out Shepherd. I think he's Shepherd.
If you say so.
He's Shepherd or Stony Creek or Stony Rock. Slippery Rock. I'm combining them.
You went to...
you beat me to it. I was looking it up. D2's finest. Region 1.
Shepherd.
I was right the first time. Region 1. They got nothing on Region 4. All the real dogs play in Region 4, Sam. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that about D2. Running up the middle for Minnesota. Going to get a nice first down there. Pats Nation is showing up, Dimitri. There's a lot of Patriot fans hanging out in the building today.
Ryan Davis is also here, says he's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Jordan Addison being helped off the field with an injury.
Maybe.
Stay tuned for a Chat Sports Jacksonville Jaguars channel.
Maybe.
Sooner rather than later, Ryan.
I was going to say, hey, Ryan, we just launched.
Well, company secrets.
No. No secrets.
Okay.
No secrets. We just launched an Oregon Duck channel. It's doing well.
Oh, Oladokun with a nice play for Pacheco. Got flushed out of the pocket. And Pacheco just found the empty space for a check down. Sorry to interrupt you.
We launched a Tennessee channel. It did well. When things do well, usually we like to follow in the footsteps of those things. See, I was going to keep my trap shut.
Just making sure. Got to make sure the dotted line gets signed, you know.
I'm a big dot I's, cross T's guy. That's what we all say about Will Ortner.
Vikings Giants has officially progressed into god-awful territory. Max Brosmer in at quarterback
Max
from Minnesota.
Brosmer sucks. I got to watch him enough. He sucks.
Yeah,
Steve Mariucci saying that he was going to throw for 400 is a moron.
You got treated to quite the treat there, Vikings Seahawks.
Dude. Max Brosmer is the best thing that ever happened to J.J. McCarthy. Not his marriage, not his child. Max Brosmer. He's awful.
Bengals back in the Prize Picks red zone off this play right here. Joe Burrow.
Chase Brown, nice little run. Dude, he's elusive. He's not fast necessarily, but he is shifty. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's very shifty. Philip, shout out to you. Live in the mountains of Pennsylvania. Love the stream. Shout out
I
to
had
you.
to drive through the mountains of Pennsylvania right around Thanksgiving 2019 to get to West Virginia.
Really? What were you
West
doing
Virginia
there?
2019 as Chase Brown is in for a touchdown.
Shout out. Chase Brown's having he's going to make himself some good money now. Chase Brown's doing some stat padding here. What were you doing in West Virginia?
I feel like this is good for Cincinnati. I mean, like they're not making the playoffs, obviously, but they're clearly not choosing to mail it in or anything like that. Man, it's just weird. I don't know what happens to Joe Burrow down the line. He's not going to finish his career there. Or maybe he will because he'll pull an Andrew Luck and retire, next preseason.
I don't see him retiring.
I don't think so
Joe's
either.
going to force his way out. Joe forced
yeah.
them to pay the wide receivers, and I think he's starting to realize that while, yes, it is nice to have receivers, they chose not to pay anywhere else. You play for an owner who treats an NFL team like an MLB team. Like, how often do we hear about complaints for MLB owners that aren't willing to pay
Yeah.
and run their team like a business? There's one team in the NFL that does it. It's Cincinnati. Joe's leaving. The question is just where. Don't go to LA. Unless you go to the Chargers. Don't go to the Rams.
That would ruin your life.
My life would suck. It would make things not fun.
Chuba Hubbard gets outside, picks up a first down in Carolina. They're moving the ball now, getting close to midfield.
It's getting interesting. Getting interesting over there. Brosmer back to pass, found an open receiver. Nice catch there by Felton. First down for the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, Harrison Butker, everyone's favorite kickers on to kick for the Chiefs. He missed wide right.
He's
Now
been
everyone
bad this
hates him.
year. Like, legitimately one of the worst kickers in the NFL, statistically, this year.
He's got an unbelievable leg, and I think that's going to keep him in the league, but the accuracy has to get fixed. He was one of the best. Bryce Young on a rollout, looking, searching, finding an open tight end target. Nice throw by Bryce Young.
I think that was either Mitchell Evans or Tommy Tremble.
Sure. Back in Big D, Cowboys driving right now, just outside of the Prize Picks red zone.
That was a nice play by Bryce Young there. He's had a solid day statistically. Let me pull up his numbers.
Bryce Young isn't a bad QB.
13 to 21, 117 yards. Nothing that's going to blow it up, but he's made some nice plays. It's going to come down to the next quarter and a half for both of these teams, I think, in terms of their playoff hopes.
The Patriot fans are already planning their night tonight, apparently. I see it in the chat. Bryce Young scrambling, getting out of a sack. Nice gain of 4. Going to set up a second down for the Panthers. Dimitri already, or no, Banger, excuse me. Brett Channel going to lit tonight. Think we're going to have a big day.
Lit. I know that much. It's going to lit.
Think we're going to have a big day on Patriots. Also, if you've ever been next to Brett in a studio or done a show with Brett,
it's an experience.
I very much enjoy when things go just slightly wrong for them. I like Brett. I like Alper. I want the Patriots to win. The crash outs are awesome. The crash outs are awesome. Ted McMillan with the catch for the Carolina Panthers. Simple screen pass, going to get them to a 3rd and 2. Dak Prescott back to throw, going towards the first down marker. Great catch by George Pickens. Wow. Not going to get the first down, but it's going to set up a 4th and 1 for Dallas.
Do you go for it here?
Yeah, why not? What do you get to lose? You're Schottenheimer. What are they going to do? Fire you? You shouldn't have the job in the first place.
There's plenty of time.
Yeah, we've entered the portion of the evening where I don't care.
It was a bobble by Pickens, too, and somehow he still got it down and got 2 feet.
When he wants to be, he's so good. When he wants to be. The problem is he doesn't always want to be.
Get snap off Carolina. 3rd and 1. Quick throw to the right. McMillan just mossed a guy. Just bodied a guy.
Oh, my goodness. Ted McMillan is so good. Anyone that was spreading any of the lies of, like, you can't draft him because he played volleyball is stupid. Fullback dive up the middle going nowhere for the Cowboys. They didn't get it. They did not get that first down. Holy cow. Just hand the ball off to your running back there. It's 4th and 1, barely.
They've had some success with Lipke on some weird plays like that, but plays out of the backfield. But yeah, they sniffed that out.
Bryce Young with a nice run on 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers. I don't think he quite got to the first down marker, but he got pretty darn close.
Look at McMillan, 6 catches on 10 targets, 73 yards and a touchdown, a couple big plays, a couple highlight reel grabs, honestly. Meanwhile, Emeka Ibuka, 1 target, 0 receptions.
Yeah, Emeka's his production is very slowed down. By the way, Doge Kenton, we have a channel called Seahawks Today. I would love to see you there.
I'll put the link in the chat right now.
Dude, you're the best for that. Doge Kenton said that he's a Seahawks fan. That is not a name that I recognize. I need to see it there. Come on, sir. First down for the Carolina Panthers. We're going to have a fun shootout in Carolina. I love this.
It's going to come down to the wire. Maybe a who has ball last kind of game.
And those are the best games, though. Like, look, old school Pac-12, Big 12 games. I know college football, NFL. Look, those were the best games because no one played defense. Everyone scored. And you had great games all the way down into the 4th quarter. That's what we're getting in the NFC South right now. Bryce Young's in the shotgun all by himself. In the Prize Picks red zone are the Panthers. Ball just outside of the 10-yard line. Looking, firing. Ooh, he's lucky that was just knocked down. Bryce Young is lucky that ball was just knocked down. Hey, we're back in Cleveland for the first time in quite some time. Shedeur Sanders using his legs. Scampering. Not quite going to get a first down, but a gain of 14 there. It was a 2nd and 15 or so. 1st and 15. 2,800 of you hanging out with us. Go in and hit that subscribe button. What are you going to get on the main channel? You're going to get NFL content. You're going to get MLB content. You're going to get NBA content. You're going to get college football content.
I've also got bad news.
We've lost a lot of subs.
We've been purged.
The bots are botting.
So the issue with all those bots that you see every single week, those guys that have no life at all, is they have to subscribe to get in there. And so YouTube eventually purges those bots. Thank you to YouTube for doing that. Very kind of them.
We don't want to deal with
But then we lose a bunch of subscribers as a result. So I've done the math. We're still at a decent spot. But if we get to 550, we go ahead and take some shots for the people, some Christmas shots.
Yes, sir. That's what we want to do. We got some naughty and nice shots. Shout out to O.B. Roberts, Ultimate Star. Takara, Big Man, the original Dizzy D. Shout out to y'all. Thank you guys for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Bryce Young, he's getting out of a sack, looking, firing, finds an open receiver. End zone, touchdown, Sanders. Panthers back on top, 19-17 in Carolina. Bryce Young getting out of a sack. Incredible. Shout out to Lolo, Michelle, keep talking.
I also see Troy in the chat said he's a new subscriber. Shout out to you.
Shout out, Philip. I sub. Great channel. Cheers.
Come back next week. We're hanging around.
That's
We
right.
only got a few more of these.
And if you don't like me, there will be a different guy next week.
Yeah, Smitty.
Oh.
Half Smitty, half me.
Half Smitty, half you. I was going to say I have not looked at next week. Well, now Smitty's going to be in the running for most hosted Red
That'll
Zone.
be his second time.
Oh, I would have thought third or fourth. I would have thought high. I was going to say Seahawks have had a decent amount of primetime games. As the Cleveland Browns, unable to get into the end zone. They are in the Prize Picks red zone, though. Ball's going to be on the 1 yard line for them. It's going to be like him, Rolly, and me are kind of the main people who have done it. Not main people, but we've all done it 3 or 4 times.
Alper had back-to-back weeks.
Alper had back.
Those were his only 2.
Monday night and then bye week. Yeah, Seahawks keep getting basically every
Mitch
Seahawks
might have 3 as
primetime.
well, actually.
Yeah, Mitch has had a couple. I was going to say one of the Seahawks weeks was not getting to hang out because Mitch was in here. It did make me sad.
Big second and goal for the Browns. Power formation to the left.
Shador handoff to his fullback up the middle.
I think he got in.
They are calling it a touchdown. Who? I didn't see it. Did they call it a touchdown? No one has their hands up. Okay, they are calling it a touchdown. Harold Fannin Jr., second touchdown of the day.
One on the ground, one in the air for the H-back tight end, whatever you want to call it. He's going to be listed as a tight end, but
I guess he
H-back
fell in.
I think the ball broke the
Just
plane.
barely. I mean, goodness.
Right there,
yeah,
yeah.
it does. It does. He scored. Touchdown. Touchdown, Browns.
I always love a just oh, yeah. He scored.
I mean, he didn't go fully across the plane. Like, he hit the white line. That's what he did. He hit the white line. All of a sudden, that game's kind of weird. It's a one-score game in Cleveland. All of a
Extra
sudden,
point up
that
and
game
good.
got weird. 2,900 of you hanging out with us in the building. It would also be great if you came in and hit that like button. Only 500 likes. That's crazy. That number has to go up.
Bad
That's
for
ridiculous.
business.
Bad for business. Might be my only, my last time getting
In
hang out.
the nobody gives a shit game of the week, I can't remember the last time they showed this game, but Tyler Shuck just found Chris Olave for an 18-yard gain. It's the score is technically 9-6, but we're going to say the score is 6-9
Nice.
until it changes.
Nice. Nice indeed. I don't know why we're watching this game, but we are Tennessee and Kansas City.
I mean, Kansas City's got a chance to make it a 3-point game.
Yeah.
It is a bad football game, but they are in the Prize Picks red zone.
It is also the game, though, that God forgot because it's been really, really bad, including that throw there. What did you say the name of the third-string quarterback was again?
Chris Oladokun.
Chris Oladokun threw maybe the worst ball I've ever seen.
No, surely not.
Oh, that was bad. Jackson Dart completes a pass to Darius Slayton for a first down for the
To
Giants.
be fair, so far today, he's 10 of 14 for 107.
Yeah, but, like, I don't love the guy who says
Oh, I think
that's a throw that didn't get tipped.
I mean, that wasn't the worst throw you've ever seen. I guarantee you that.
I don't like saying that I could complete that pass.
You could not complete that.
We
pass.
could have both completed that pass.
You could not have completed that. I could not have completed that. None
It
of us.
was a simple running back out of the backfield as fumble.
All right,
Kansas
now that's
City.
not good.
Kansas City did get back on it. Now they're going to be able to kick the field goal here. It will end up probably being a 9-16 game. So one score. Make a 2-score game, a 1-score game. But things aren't going well in KC. There's a lot of people that are celebrating the Chiefs' downfall right now. And I just say be careful.
I'm fascinated to see what they do this offseason.
We're going to see if they can do Chiefs Dynasty Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
They've never been massive players in free agency or anything either. They're going to have to be.
See, I would say go use more of the young kids. Go get the young kids. You know what I mean? Go in the draft. See if you can get a bunch of draft picks. You're kind of old right now. You're already kind of bloated salary-wise. Get the young guys.
By the way, speaking of this game, Cam Ward, 16 of 22 for 182 and 2 touchdowns.
Cam Ward's a beast, man. He just gets hidden by Tennessee, which, by the way, How do you let that guy be the coach this whole way through, Callahan?
Well, he's gone now. That's the best part.
I understand, but you let him start the year. Chris Olave catches the ball on the outside edge. We're shucking it up in New Orleans. Touchdown Saints. I'm saying is how he started the year. How do you let him start the year? He wasn't good last year. You're drafting a quarterback. Go get an offensive-minded head coach and not an offensive line-minded head coach.
I won't disagree with that.
Go get someone who is innovative. That's just my point of view. You want to jump into that right now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We got a slow point. None of these teams are doing anything good right now.
Love it. We got to let you guys know about our good friends today over at Prize Picks. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It is the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It is all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks. Everyone's favorite Prize Picks holiday promotion is back. 7 days of Pixmas. Prize Picks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including a Christmas Day max discount. Pixmas starts December 20th, so download the app today and unwrap those deals. I have a 3-pick power play for the action this weekend. Baker Mayfield, more on his pass yards. J.J. McCarthy, more on his pass yards. Justin Herbert, more on his pass yards as well. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. And it's good to be a Bengals fan. It's good to be Chase Brown, I'll tell you that right now. Another touchdown for the running back. Catches that one from Joe Burrow.
Belt to ass, officially.
BTA has commenced.
How about the day for Chase Brown? He's got 10 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. 3 catches, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air.
3 tuds for our guy. Shout out Chase Brown. Jordan Brooks looks very upset. As a Seahawk fan, Jordan Brooks, come home. Come home. You can be our will linebacker.
This is classic Joe Burrow, too. 22 of 29, 285, 3 touchdowns. Very clean.
Baker Mayfield has the Buccaneers across the 50-yard line into Panthers territory.
Fourth quarter just started there. It's anybody's game. Who wants the division title more?
I was going to say, does neither one want it? Baker Mayfield over the middle finds a falling Chris Godwin. First down, Tampa Bay. Tell you right.
I see Shipoke, I think is it. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right. Thanks to the mods for clearing out the bodies. That's really actually just me like sitting back here just clicking away. You'd be surprised. I do this like 100 to 200 times a week. Anytime I see him in there, I'm real good about just, yeah, you're gone.
I was going to say, I try to catch him. You beat me even.
I'm quick to the draw. I'm like Bruce Wayne with my, or John Wayne, I should say, not Bruce Wayne. Sorry.
I was going to say, John Wayne, Bruce Wayne, they're a little bit different, but kind of the same. You're more of the dude.
He's quick to the draw, too. I'm a sniper is what I'm saying.
Sniper. Quick draw. Wah-ya! Bow, 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 bow. Justin Herbert back to pass. Not going well because he's getting pressured. He runs out of it. Holy cow, Herbo. He's got some legs hitting the turbo. Big gain there on the ground, 34 yards in to Dallas Cowboys territory.
Somehow keeping that hand healthy still. You can tell like he's always like falling away from it, which tells me it's not a good injury, but it's Justin Herbo.
I will tell you this. He is a dog. Like, he is a guy who, if there's an injury, he's going to play through it. And he did that over at Oregon. Like, they didn't let him run at Oregon. Mario Cristobal probably cost himself a couple of wins. He cost himself more than a couple of wins as the Oregon football coach because he put some real guardrails on what Justin Herbert was doing. 3rd and 4 in Carolina, Tampa Bay, just outside of the Prize Picks red zone. Need this one for Baker Mayfield and crew. Baker back to pass. Pressured immediately. Steps up, unable to get away from the second effort of the Carolina Panthers. Brought down. Big sack for the Panthers. They're going to probably force, and in fact, I assume they will force a field goal.
That was a hell of a play by him to start to escape the corner
Yep.
blitz by J.C. Horn, but the pocket just collapses in his face. Note that he's got nowhere to go.
No, 100%.
Yeah, fun little stunt there by Carolina, too.
It's great blitz design. You run a tech stunt with the J.C. Horn blitz off the backside. Although, J.C. Horn, brother, that's a horrible blitz.
Make the play. Well, that's why he's a cornerback. That's why he's not he doesn't do this every time.
No, I understand.
That's why he caught him off guard, if anything.
I get it. He's going for that top shoulder where Baker would throw it, but still. Kick is up for Tampa Bay and right down Broadway for McLaughlin. 2020.
Guess what? We've got plenty of more shout-outs to give.
Love it. O.B. Roberts, Ultimate Star, Takara, Big Man, What Up Original Dizzy D. Shout out to y'all for subscribing to the channel. Suck Dog Official. Gross. Norton, shout out to you. Mike.
Sorry.
You're all good. Frosty, Eric, Troy, shout out. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Jeffrey Goon. Gross. Patrick. Yachty Mean? Sure. Mike, shout out to y'all guys. Thank you for subscribing. There are 3,000 of you in the chat right now. Subscribe to the channel. You love content around the National Football League. We've got it daily. Hit that
Multiple times
sub
a
button.
day.
Multiple times. Multiple. You like college football more? We got that too. You like the NBA? We got that too. We got you covered. Anything sporting world. Chat Sports. Hit that sub button.
The Bengals have the ball again somehow.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, Chase Brown, another big first down run. Why haven't they been spamming the Chase Brown button all year?
Would we like to hear Quinn Ewers' stat line today?
I would love to hear it.
13 of 20, 144 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks.
So you remember how we heard that Mike McDaniels was basically safe and there was never going to be a problem there?
Wrong. He just got picked off, by the way. That was what
That's
flipped
what
the
got
field
him there.
again. He was going deep for Jalen Waddle and picked off by, I can't tell who that was. Jordan Davis, I think. Jalen Davis.
Jalen Davis. Giants just outside the Prize Picks red zone. Myles Garrett going for that sack record. Deion Dawkins just ripped his helmet off. That's hilarious.
Not much of an impact, but he does have half a sack.
They gave him a half a sack for that?
They gave him a half a sack.
That's greasy. That's
So
crazy.
he is 1 sack away. Charlicia says, happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to everybody in the chat.
Whatever you celebrate. We're still in Hanukkah, if I remember correctly, right? If you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and, of course, Christmas, happy holidays. Wow. With the craziest slice I've seen other than my golf shot,
Oh, you haven't seen mine.
Giants able to tie it up in New Jersey. 13-13 with the Vikings. You a big slicer?
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Unfortunately, I'm a big hooker. Lot of
Hooker, I hardly know her.
That was always going to be my rugby position if I ever played. We're back in Dallas. Herbert trying to go for a 4th touchdown for the Chargers. He's back to pass, searching. Ooh, just kind of flips one out to Hampton on 2nd and 11. Not going to get the first down, but going to set up the Chargers in position for a 3rd and short. Thank you to Next Gen Stats. 87%.
Cam Edits asking for your Raiders score prediction.
My Raiders score prediction, a lot to a little.
Raiders win.
No. I think the Texans get that one done.
By the way, we didn't talk
21?
about it. Yeah, you can give a score. Go for it.
21-7. 21-7.
By the way, we didn't talk about it much, but Ian Rappaport, or maybe it was Tom Pelissero, reporting that there are question marks now around Pete Carroll's future as the Raiders head coach
You
going
got
into
to
the
move
offseason.
on. You got to move on.
I mean, what a disaster that franchise has been in terms of the people that they've brought in.
Well, Pete is the Rolling Stones trying to run back like the 4th reunion tour. It's like, dude, the game's just past you.
Trying to be the Eagles. You'll never be the Eagles.
Right. They're re-showing the Myles Garrett play. I cannot. If I'm Mason Graham, I actually might be a little upset that he didn't get the sack there.
He didn't earn it.
He did not earn it. So he's at 22 sacks. The record, TJ Watt and Michael Strahan both have 22 and a half. I cannot believe they gave that to him. Mark, is it Gastineau? Gastineau? Is that how you say his name?
Gastineau, yeah.
He's going to go and find Josh Allen and cuss him out just like he did to Brett Favre. That should be my record. I'm the one who had it. You cost me. Mark Gastineau, shut up.
I mean, the thing that gets me is that you look at that list right there. 3 other people have tied it since.
I don't know what his issue was.
He was a beast in the day. Denis Reese is right. I mean, I'm not old enough to know, but I've seen the footage and the clips to know because I had to do my research after seeing that clip of him and Favre at the card show.
I'll tell you what. Just look at the old photos of that guy.
Scary. He's a scary looking dude right now.
He's jacked. 3rd and 2 in Carolina. Bryce Young and the Panthers going to hand this ball off the middle. I would say it would have been 4 down territory if they didn't get it. Doesn't matter because, well, they got 3, needed 2. Doge Kenton. Big fan of Doge, eh, brother? Imagine Titans win against 3-time Super Bowl champions. Yeah, I would put a star on that and say no Patrick Mahomes could be important. Just saying. Inside the Prize Picks Red Zone in Dallas, Chargers trying to put this one away. They're up by 7 right now on the Cowboys. Ooh, 69 years old. Nice. Shout out to you. Happy birthday.
I think he's talking about Gastineau.
Happy birthday to Mark Gastineau.
Way to get early on that one.
Yeah, I don't know when his birthday is. If you say birthday, happy birthday. Don't want to be the guy that misses out. Bryce Young brought down on a sack there in Carolina. Going to be 3rd and long for the Panthers. We are going to go, though, to Dallas. Justin Herbert, ball on the 10-yard line. He's in the shotgun all by himself. 2nd and 7. Finding Quentin Johnston. Had a big game today. Not going to get the first down, but within a yard. Within a yard for the Chargers. 2nd and 21 for Bryce Young. Tie ball game 2020. Tampa Bay for the NFC South. Pressured again. Gets out of the pocket. Rolling, searching, firing. Ball too high for his intended receiver. Not something that Bryce Young is used to hearing. Too high. Too tall. 3rd and 1. Justin Herbert under center. Oh, Chargers jump off sides.
That's tough.
When you got your 3rd and 4th, left and right tackle, I guess I should say, or just tackles in general in a ball game, that can be worrisome. 3rd and 19 for Carolina. Bryce Young not going to get the first down. Did get the ball flipped out. They're going to be able to pin Tampa Bay deep. 3,000 if you hang out with us in the building. Go and hit that sub button right now if you could. What are you going to get? You're going to get free NFL, NBA, and potentially MLB content every single day.
Squeeze it in there. Sprinkle it in.
You're going to get college football content. I know that.
Another touchdown for the Bengals.
Oh, my goodness.
Joe Burrow has 4 touchdowns now. Let me guess. Chase Brown?
It's getting bad. Justin Herbert is scrambling. Trying not to get sacked, fires a ball that ends up falling down to the turf. Incomplete. Going to be 4th down for the Chargers. Can make this a 2-score game. We've gotten to the point where we're not even getting to see that touchdown that was going on in Miami.
It was Mike Gesicki, and they're probably reaching the point where they're changing that broadcast to other games.
Yeah, we've gotten to the point where we're not going to get to see it. Unfortunately.
Mystic MMA says, will you create a team-specific? So we only have one right now, the Red Sox Rundown by Chat Sports. Shout out to Jack Lauderay.
Yeah, great job.
Don't know that that'll be like too big of a point of emphasis. A lot of different content strategies going on as the kick is up and good for Cameron Dicker. But if the people will, if
the people want it.
If you build Rome, the Romans will come. so they say.
Yep.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Nice. Shador Sanders and the Browns were in the Prize Picks red zone. They are now outside of the Prize Picks red zone for a loss of about 6 on that last throw. All right, we finally get to see the touchdown. Shout out to Mike Gesicki. Boxing out the defender. Nice touchdown there for Cincinnati. He grittied. Mike Gesicki has the ugliest gritty I've ever seen.
CC has a good comment. It's good to see Tua was the problem.
Yeah. Kick is up and good for the Browns. They're within 3 now of the Buffalo Bills. Another touchdown, thank goodness, in Tennessee. Titans score. Tajay Spears. It's a little bit of belt to ass in Tennessee. Actually, this is really good if you're a Raiders fan and a Giants fan. Tennessee winning and getting another W in that column is going to make it easier for you guys to get that first pick.
That's what teams want at this point. Like we said, we've got a few guys in the building here at Chat Sports who are no longer rooting for their team to win football games, and that's a tough place to be. Trust me, they don't want to have to root for a loss. But at this point, the Giants don't have a ton of hope. They need draft capital. The Raiders have no hope. They need talent for the future to build around guys like Genti. They need a quarterback. Only chance you're going to get one is probably Mendoza or more, as far as it's, one worth the investment.
100%. 100%.
Now, you know what's worth the investment, potentially? A $5 super chat to win a beanie of your choice, of your favorite team. Like I said, we've seen people with one entry win before. It's happened before. It'll happen again. But at the end of today's show, we're going to do a duck race, or rather a Santa race in the holiday spirit. And the winner will go home with a beanie of their favorite team. Or someone else's team. Maybe you want to get this as a Christmas present for someone else.
Christmas is coming up. Maybe you want to get a nice little beanie for your fan and friend that is a fan of the Detroit Lions. Hey, Tennessee, they're finding a way to win. They're finding a way to be a little bit relevant. Maybe you want to give them a beanie there. It's not usually cold in Tampa Bay, but you never know. Maybe your friend wants a nice, sweet beanie. Looks kind of cool. Las Vegas Raiders fans, maybe you want to find a way to give them that beanie. That's something that you can be a part of. All you got to do is send in a 5 super. Jeremy and the rest of that crew, they've been having a great old time today.
We had Jeremy, Joe G's been in there. Of course, Ricky Bobby, your good friend Ricky Bobby. Gabe Fulton made a strong first impression in his first whip-around stream.
New sub to the channel, by the way. New sub to the channel, Gabe.
Welcome to the party.
Big performance. Jeremy, Seahawks today, real one. Ricky Bobby, Seahawks today, real one. Shout out to them. Super chat menu. There you go. But you got to get involved because we are not going to be for all of the games. We are here for the morning.
I still wish we could have gotten more on the naughty nice wheel.
I know, only one naughty nice.
I felt good about that one. I more so wanted to see you do like a spicy bean boozled or like a You know what's funny about that is that would if we were doing it on the normal channel, it would explode. Probably.
It would explode. Telling you. All right, 2nd and 11. Baker's taking a shot. Has an open receiver. What a catch. Emeka Ibuka.
What a throw.
Dot.
Steps up in the pocket. Avoids the pressure. Ibuka beats a guy on a post.
Nice throw. Nice route. Shout out Washington 2A high school football graduates. Me and Emeka. JJ McCarthy.
No, not
Ooh,
JJ.
I'm wrong. That's Max Brosmer. That's the other rookie QB.
Now, to be fair, you're going to get some maybe some injury insurance on the Prize Picks.
Ooh, good point.
That would be huge.
We will see. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. That clearly wasn't 9. How silly of me. Panthers do make a good play there, getting a tackle in the backfield. Panthers defense has to come up huge here. Need to get a big stop. I mean, yes, technically you can still force Tampa Bay to have to punt. I don't know that they will. Wow, beat Kate Otten. Another Washington 2A football graduate. Shout out Tumwater, shout out Steelicum. Shout out Hawkinson. Second and 12 right now for Tampa Bay. Baker, back to pass. Looking, searching, unable to connect with Mike Evans. He wants a defensive pass interference, not going to get it. Yeah. I am from Washington State. Yes, sir. Drew. Hey, Drew PDX. Shout out Hawkinson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, sir, indeed. Shout out Hawkinson. Third and 9 in Cleveland. Buffalo Bills back to pass. Getting brought down. Did everyone get married that was supposed to? Josh Allen got sacked, not by Myles Garrett. Did everyone get married that was supposed to? Yes. Nice. You have fun? Oh, yeah. Love it. Love it. Brown's able to bring down Josh Allen. Unfortunately, not Myles Garrett. And yes, I did say unfortunately. I would like to see him set the record. I would like to be a part of that. Josh Allen doesn't want to be the guy that gives up that record to him, though. We're going to go back to Carolina. Tampa Bay, 3rd and 17. Now, Tampa did get called for a delay of game. 3rd and 17. Will Baker Mayfield be able to get another first down? Will Baker Mayfield be able to get Tampa Bay into that commanding lead in the division? Will Baker Mayfield back to pass, looking. He wants to take a shot deep. He does. Ball hits the ground, unable to find Chris Godwin. It was close. It was close. 5 minutes essentially left in that one. BRB, have fun trolling the Bills page. All right, back in Arlington, a.k.a. Dallas, for the Cowboys. 27-17, Chargers lead. 7-11, always open. Left in this one, Dak Prescott looking deep. Heaves one. His receiver cut it well short. Clear miscommunication between Dak and his receiver. Receiver Turpin stops short. Dak chucks it deep. Brosmer in for the Vikings. Gets a quick pitch out. Vikings going to get the first down there. Aaron Jones, the ageless wonder. Nice little run on 3rd down. H-Town, hold it down. Shout out. Prescott, 4th and 10. This is for the ball game. Chargers call a timeout. Schottenheimer and the Cowboys, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 10. So this one will be for the ball game. If the Cowboys do not get it, this is over. This will be huge. Huge for the Cowboys.
Should we tune into Tom Downey for it? Play of the game?
I think it'd be a great idea. This is for the game. We're going to tune into our guy Tom Downey over at the our Cowboys channel here on Chat Sports.
As long as the Chargers don't do something ridiculous, they should have a chance here.
All right. We're going to see it. We're going to kick this over to Tom Downey as Dak Prescott gets ready to call the snap.
4th and 10. Four-man front for the Chargers. They're all playing off the line minus the 2 outside corners. Dak in the shotgun. Dropping back. Pressure coming home. Dak's got to be flushed. Gonna throw it downfield. And incomplete. There's nobody in the area. The pressure again gets home.
Jotmon might be onto something here with his $2 super chat.
Dak's got to throw it at the last second. There's just nobody open.
I have never seen silence say so much.
Usually he's like cussing it out.
Well, I think it helps that they're already eliminated.
Fair.
It is hilarious that Tom is a big crash out guy. That does crack me up. 3,100 of you hanging out with us. Hit that sub button, Chat Sports.
How about this? Little deal for the people
Ooh,
here. As
love
we
it.
give some shout outs to some recent subscribers, Raul, David, Jose, John, Big 31. I think we owe some Christmas shots with the purge of the bots. Shout out to YouTube for getting rid of the bots, but that means we lost quite a bit of subscribers as a result. If we can get to 425, 600, someone in the chat will give away 3 free raffle tickets to somebody in the chat.
Love that. There's 3,200 of you hanging out with us. I hope everyone's subscribed, but not everyone probably is.
You have a chance to go home with a beanie for free, basically.
100%. Got a shot at it. All we need, 59 more subs. Hit that sub number. Shout out Raul, David, Jose, John, Big Flavors. Shador's getting chased, and he's going to get brought down on 4th and 2. Big sack there from Russo for the Buffalo Bills.
57 away. We're chipping away.
Love that. It's a live sub counter, so it keeps going and going and going.
That's one of my favorite graphics. We get to show some love to some of the recent subscribers and the new friends of the program.
The real ones.
But you just get to see that number tick away. 53 away.
Tick, 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 tick.
53
tick,
subs
tick.
of beer on the wall. 53 subs of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. 52 subs of beer on the wall. 51 subs of beer on the wall. 50 subs of beer on the wall.
So if the Bills win today and the Colts or the Texans lose, the Bills will clinch a playoff berth. So Monday night could be very important for Buffalo. Monday night could very well already be decided before we even get to Monday night. Bryce Young back to pass, 2nd and 4. Nice screen pass called, unfortunately. Tampa Bay read it out perfectly. Great tackle there by Hall. Justin Herbert in for L.A. finds it open. Quentin Johnston. You want to talk about having a big game. Quentin Johnston.
By the way, the one thing that I do think we should acknowledge, maybe the best part here of the remainder of the show, we got 11 minutes of Joe Flacco.
Oh!
Well, I guess 7. The Dolphins have the ball and are marching, so they're kind of cutting into our Joe Flacco time, which isn't a cool move by them, but
Joe Flacco.
Smart move by Cincinnati taking Joe Burrow out of the game. He finished with 25 of 32, 309 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Incredible.
No picks. Quarterback rating of 146.5.
Wow. Incredible throw in Carolina. Bryce Young finds an open receiver. Gain of 30. Flag is down on the field. Pass interference on Tampa Bay, so it doesn't matter. Carolina is driving right now with an opportunity to take over that NFC South lead. The Chargers are in the Prize Picks red zone, ball on the 5-yard line exactly after a 5-yard run from Omari and Hampton. Hit that sub button, only 45 away from giving away 3 free raffle tickets to a random subscriber.
First and 10.
Panthers in the pistol. Not much going there for Rico Dowell. Rico Dowell is the easier way to pronounce his name correctly.
Nice smooth way of pulling that off.
If you can do it like me, man. Few can do it like me. So there's a review going on right now in New Orleans trying to figure out if the receiver was down before the fumble occurred. Chris Olave is said receiver. That's one that's hard to figure out. After watching it once, couldn't figure it out myself. Bryce Young, handoff. Rico Dowell going to get 3 yards on that one.
Jody said, had subscribed last year, can't do it again. That's fair.
Fair enough, Jody.
I can't blame her on that one, but we do appreciate her for sticking around with us for so long.
We do. Real one. Shout out. Shout out. Speaking of real ones, Amarian Hampton, touchdown, Chargers.
Game, set, match, belt to ass.
Game, set, match. Going to be 34-17, 4:48 left to go. This one's done.
We've really got 2 games to monitor, and they're the ones on the left side of the screen right there. Buccaneers, Panthers, and Bills, Browns.
100%. Those are the 2
subscribers
games. Ooh, shout out. Those are the 2 games that are close. What I do think is important and weird with the Bills is that every time that Josh Allen drops back to pass, Myles Garrett has a shot at the sack record.
That's true as well. Hasn't made a massive impact as well.
He
At
has
least not on the stat sheet.
Right. He gets the half sack, which is kind of the greasiest half sack I've ever seen.
He's got 1 tackle, half a sack, 1 quarterback hit, which was the sack.
Right. 3rd and 7 in Carolina. This one is going to be a big deal. The play clock and the game clock are basically even. Will the Panthers let this run down to the 2-minute warning? They're just slightly off, so the Panthers could let it run to the 2-minute warning if they want to. If they, someone called the timeout in that one. They switched us over to Buffalo, Cleveland pretty quickly, unable to fully understand who called the timeout there and who did not. Buffalo is inside the Prize Picks red zone trying to ice this game away against the Browns.
39 subscribers away from giving out a ticket to somebody in the chat.
That's
38
right.
subscribers away. 38 subs of beer on the wall. 38 subs of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 37. This is tough.
I wanted it to go so bad. I want to know how many people thought their channel
37
bottles of beer on the wall. I want to know how many people were oh shoot, my thing froze. I want to know how many people thought
Some people aren't always watching.
Their chat froze there for a little bit. Actually, ironically enough, in the battle of Max Brosner and Jackson Dart, that game is tied at 13. Interesting.
Big 4th down, though, on the 12-yard line inside the Prize Picks red zone. They're actually going to go for the field goal here,
Probably
which I think is smart. You can't trust – I don't think you can – no offense to Max Brosmer – trust him in this spot when you've got one of the best kickers in the league in Will Reichard, who nails it.
Right. Well, I also think the other thing that's important, too, is, do you really trust the Giants to go down and score a touchdown? Do you think they will? Because I don't. Faye, Anthony, Mr. Roger. Ooh, shout out to you, Mr. Roger. Danielle, Steve, shout out to y'all. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. 3,100 of you hanging out with us. Hit that sub button. Josh Allen gets the ball out quickly. Unable to get the first down are the Buffalo Bills. Khalil Shakir brought down.
You're getting green screens.
I am?
It's your shoulder.
Oh.
There you go.
Apologize. Well, we did get to see a meaningless touchdown in Miami.
Hey, Jalen Wright working himself to a contract bonus. You never know.
At this point, that's all that they're playing for in Miami.
4th and 1. The Bills are going to go for it at the 11-yard line.
Wow. Oh, wow. First down here probably ends the game. Now, the Browns do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but a first down here pretty much essentially ends this one. Wow, Josh Allen rolling out. He's got an open tight end. Finally gets it to him. Oh!
Dawson
Knox! Unable to bring in a touchdown. A sure thing. He was open. You got to bring that one down. That's bad.
We are going to catch the Tyler Smith meltdown potentially here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Got to make sure that we flip this over to what's going on over on our Buffalo Bills channel because I am sure it's not going well. We're going to flip that one over to Smitty right now.
More like 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. This is so scary. I could see them calling timeout, not snapping this ball. They do snap the ball. Oh, my God, Allen rolling, looking, throwing. Gone! Touch! Dropped it. Wide open in the end zone, dropped. Wide open in the end zone, dropped. 2:47 left, and the Bills have to get another stop. Dawson Knox hits him right in the chest. The easiest catch of his life. And he drops it. Drops have killed the Bills today.
Quietest crash out I have ever heard. Smitty, brother. 2 H's because the name is common, but he is not. Shedeur Sanders just got sacked in this Browns-Bills game. Russo, he's showing 3. I've seen 2 of his sacks. Is that his 3rd today? I would assume it must be. I would assume that it must be. Dawson Knox unable to bring the ball down in the end zone in that one. Something tells me that it's going to be okay. Something tells me it's going to be okay. 2nd and 18 for the Browns. They're going to get this snap off before the 2-minute warning so they can collect an extra timeout. Shedeur Sanders, nowhere to go. He is going to flip that ball out, not get it back to the line of scrimmage. I would assume that's intentional grounding.
I think he was in the pocket. Nobody nearby.
Agree. In the pocket, no one nearby. And he doesn't get that ball past the line of scrimmage. Now, I don't think it's a safety, but they're going to have the ball on the 1-yard line. Is that Russo again? It is. Russo is a savage.
Hell of a play. Time is running out, by the way. On our NFL beanie raffle at the end of today's show, we will do it as soon as the early slate of games ends. You must be around to claim the prize. If you win, we're racing Santas at the end of the show, so you still have time to get in on that.
Santa.
I'll make another deal for the people because we haven't gotten any. Every $20 super chat, we'll give you 2 spins on the Naughty Nice wheel.
Love it. We got one.
We got one earlier today. Shout out Joe G. He's the real one. He knew the drill.
He knew the drill. He knew what was going on.
We'll spin the Naughty Nice wheel. If you don't know what that means, not only will you already have 7 tickets with the $20 super chat, but if you land on the nice side, you get to double up to 14. Mm-hmm. And there are some potential punishments for Will along the way because it's the holiday season. So, season of giving. We're giving away plenty of deals for the people now.
We're giving away punishments to Will.
And a happy holiday to everybody.
Because he deserves it. Somebody is going ape. Somebody's going nuts.
The beautiful part of the Chat Sports studio is that, Bill safety. We go back to Smitty.
We go back to our guy, Tyler Smith, because, well, things got very, very interesting in Buffalo. We'll go that way here in just a moment. The nice thing is about, I should update you as well. Carolina did not get the first down. They kicked the field goal, kicking the ball back to Tampa Bay, 23-20, 2:20 left in that one.
That's Baker Mayfield's season.
It feels like it's Baker Mayfield season.
That's indeed. Baker Mayfield time.
Definitely feels like Baker Mayfield time indeed. Going to be a big matchup here. If Tampa Bay wins this one, they basically all but lock up that NFC South where Carolina, they need to win this if they want to have a shot. Probably need to win now. Jackson Dart tries to find an open receiver. Wan'Dale Robinson unable to get the ball completed to him. Now, there was a penalty on the play. Tampa Bay just got called for a personal foul penalty as well.
That's big. I can't tell if it's a meaningless game in terms of playoff seeding here between the Giants and Vikings, but I don't know which side would benefit more from a win, if that makes sense, in terms of like the Giants obviously looking for a new head coach, but another, moment for Jackson Dart to come through, and for the Vikings, it's a grit and grind type of win that just kind of enhances the culture in a season where they haven't had a lot go their way.
I think you want the win if you're Minnesota. Where
Well,
Giants
they both want the win.
See, I don't know. I don't think Giants want the win under any circumstance. Is Mike
Giants
Evans
fans don't want the win.
fair? You know what you want actually? Giants, you want Jackson Dart to lead a drive all the way down to kick a field goal and miss it. That's what you want. You want Dart to look good. We are just getting annihilated.
We got
there.
purged again. We're getting purged in the moment right now live.
We are just getting annihilated.
All right, I'm not even going to show that. That's disgusting.
This is ridiculous. My feelings are hurt.
We're 70 subs, a beer on the wall.
No,
70
so
subs, a
look at
beer.
that. That's ridiculous.
YouTube is shout out
Oh,
to YouTube
no.
for getting rid of the bots, but there's so many of them.
Oh, I was gonna say we are behind because the Browns have the ball, and there is no safety that's been called.
I think they might be reviewing it. I think
They took
I
it
don't know.
off, and now the Browns are gonna punt. What a dumb decision!
that was live in an action reason why you subscribe, because YouTube is going to do that sometimes to us.
That is right. That's why you sub to the channel. 3,200 of you, by the way. Help us out. Sub and hit that like button. Cleveland, I guess because you have 2 timeouts, there's 138. You get the ball back with 20 seconds left, maybe? 20 seconds and some change, but still gross. Titans go up 26-9 over the Kansas City Chiefs. Sly with a nice 30-yard plus field goal there.
All right, 4th and 3 for the Giants. Ball game right here. Maybe not quite. It's a 2-minute warning or 2:05. If they get a quick play off that ends before the 2-minute warning, if it's unsuccessful, at minimum, they get that stoppage of play.
Right. All right, Jackson Dart, back to throw. 4th and 3. Oh, he's brought down quickly. Van Ginkel, nice play.
And that's that.
That is that. They're going to have 2 timeouts, so technically it's not over, but it's over. Handoff, James Cook up the middle, going to be a gain of 1. Immediate timeout for Cleveland. So let's see. Let's do some quick math here. That play took 4 seconds. Next one, let's say it takes 4 seconds. Buffalo runs the ball again. So they'd have the ball at 130, runs the ball again. Play's going to take about 6 seconds, so get it down to 124, then a 40-second runoff. Cleveland's not going to have much time with this football.
Right around a minute.
Not going to have a little less, closer to 40.
Could you imagine if Shador?
If Shador does that, JOD Sports Pants will have never
We will
be
go
tighter.
to JOD for the drive. If Shador has
JOD's
a chance to win the game.
JOD Sports Pants will never be tighter. Oh, my goodness. Josh
Wow.
Allen with an incredible play. Buffalo not going to get the first down. Allen should have been brought down for a sack. Flipped the ball out. Back into Carolina. Baker Mayfield season. He's going to scramble. He gets a first down, and he knows how to get to the sidelines and get out of bounds. Big gain on the ground for Baker Mayfield. 20+, and he got out of bounds.
Such a dog.
Sam's excited. A little bit of OU legend there.
Jason!
Boom!
He's getting in on the wheel.
Shout
Who
out
spins
to
on the wheel?
you. Wheel time. You're tuned in wheel time.
Wheel time and real time.
Wheel time, real time. Real time, wheel time. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Back to pass. Oh, ball is tipped off the hands of Jalen McMillan. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, Jason, that was rough to watch in real time. I'm not going to lie.
Hurt my feelings.
We started the day with 425,451 subs and got purged twice.
That's how I feel at Seahawks a lot. It's something about me. The bots love me. Probably because I'm so sweet, like the flies.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm getting the wheel spin loaded up.
I love it,
Jason.
dude. I hope it lands on a nice. I want Jason to get double tickets. He deserves it. Throw. Mike Evans able to bring down that one for Tampa Bay. Now he's not going to get the first down. Time is ticking away, but Tampa Bay doesn't have to hurry. Tick, 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 tick. Oh! Nice Christmas shot. Which one are we doing?
Might as well go for the red one. I think you got plenty of caffeine. 3rd and 4.
Yeah,
Baker
definitely
shotgun
plenty.
fires middle. Quick cut. First down. Kate Otten across midfield. All right, he gets one more spin. Jason does here,
One
so he
more
can get another
spin.
7 tickets on top of this.
One more spin. Ooh, I'm in the way. I'm in the way. Nice.
He just
Love
squeezed it in.
There's the shot for you, sir.
So all of a sudden, Jason gets 21 tickets.
Ooh, Jason. What if he came out on top? That'd be just good karma.
Be sure to stick around for that.
That would just be good karma.
I also haven't seen him around before. Appreciate you sticking around and hanging out with the show.
Yeah, Jason's a beast. I will say, thank you for saying that I'm jacked. Appreciate it. Been doing some, today's bicep and back day. Get that done after we get out of here.
Same.
Nice. You want to do it together?
Nope.
You want to spot me?
Nope.
Please?
No, that seems like I wouldn't come out a winner in any sort of situation.
We do
there.
a lot of high reps.
Nope.
Medium weight, high reps.
49 seconds left for Baker.
Nice adjustment. All right, Baker Mayfield, ball inside of the 40, 37-yard line for the Buccaneers. Baker back to throw. Flag on the field. They're going to call Tampa Bay for a false start. Tampa Bay got a little too excited. Little too excited. You do farmers walks? My fave. Sometimes.
A couple games have gone final, by the way. Buffalo secured the first down, and they go on to win 23-20. The Chargers lock it down 34-17 and get a win. Bengals win 45-21.
Nice. Those were games that I was done with.
So Jason Pickle got in on the raffle, but time's starting to tick away. Once the 12 o'clock slate ends, we will be doing it.
We do a little bit of farmers walks when it comes to high rocks training. All right, 2nd and 9. Ball just on the 42-yard line for Tampa Bay. Baker is searching, looking. Oh, intercepted.
Wow.
He went left. Mike Evans went right. Carolina comes away with the interception, and the Panthers are going to take the lead in the NFC South.
What a big mistake.
Wow. Now, if you're a Tampa Bay fan, all hope is not lost. Seattle plays Carolina next week. And Seattle has to win if they want to hold on to the NFC West crown. Yep, Baker thinks he's going left. Evans goes right. Simple option route. Just on the wrong page.
That's crazy. Wow.
Just simply on the wrong page. Panthers going to take a knee, and they are going to take over that lead in the NFC South. Wow.
I'm updating the playoff picture. We'll take a look at it after this week's games. That's a monumental win for Carolina. Their biggest home game. We were talking about it since Cam Newton, probably.
Right.
And I think that Shiphoke makes a good point. A monumental collapse for Tampa Bay over the back half of this season.
No, 100%. I mean, there was a point where we were talking about them being the best team in the National Football League. Not the best team in the NFC, not the best team in the NFC South, the best team in the National Football League. No more.
Tennessee about to lock down a win as well over Kansas City.
Say Vikings trying to run that one out as well. They essentially have in New York. Big win for Carolina. Now, it is important to note, Carolina still needs to win next week against Seattle. And then I don't know, I'm assuming they play Atlanta or New Orleans for their final game because they still have one game in the division. Touchdown, Chris Olave again in New Orleans. Shout out Tyler Shuck. Oh, that was Taysom Hill. My apologies. Taysom Hill threw the touchdown on that play.
To Olave.
Wow.
Olave's having a nice day. Yeah, Jay Woodfill, 40 fantasy points. You would never imagine it. I'm in a 2-week fantasy matchup, and he has Chris Olave in that one.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah. He has Chris Olave, and he has Chase Brown.
Yeah, you're
That
losing.
makes, I feel, part of my language, I feel fucking sick just thinking about that. Chase Brown and Chris Olave are going to end my season.
Yeah, you're losing that one, I'm sorry to say. Vikings beat the Giants 16-3. Another big loss there. So we're at the point now where essentially every morning slate game has gone final except for Jets and Saints, although that one is final in my opinion, 29-6, and then Chiefs Titans just went final.
Shout out to Brian Key. He
Tennessee.
says, thank you, guys. I don't have TV, so I can't watch. This is awesome. That's what we're here for, man.
Thank
We
you,
want to bring
Brian.
the atmosphere to you guys. 100% free. That's why we're here for you.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Jonah Williams able to come up with a big sack as the time is ticking away.
Yeah, this game's about to go final here. So what I'll do is set the clock for 5 minutes.
There we
Flash
go.
the super chat menu here one more time for everybody.
Yes, sir. If you'd like to be a part of today's raffle, you got 5 minutes left to go. We're giving away a sweet beanie, NFL style. Whatever team you like to cheer for and you celebrate when they win and you cry when they lose. We got all kinds of great beanies. We got one that Big Daddy Joe definitely would like there, and the Patriots one. We got Raiders, Tampa Bay, Steelers, a lot of Tennessee Titans, and Detroit Lions as well. If you're into any of these teams, you could join in on that Super Chat menu, and we can make sure that we find one for your team as well. Here's the Super Chat menu. 5 minutes. Starts now. Look at that.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. You better hustle if you want to be a part of the crew. Jets, really at this point, just trying to see if they can get into the end zone. Really not going to happen. No timeouts left for the crew. 30 seconds. Tick, tick, ticking away. 30 seconds. Tick, tick, ticking away.
How about a recap so far from this slate? Not too many games here as far as like massive playoff implications. There are some coming over the course of the afternoon. But the teams that did have playoff implications on the line took care of business. You're looking at the top of the screen there on the top left, and those are some big matchups for those teams down the stretch, especially for Carolina.
No, 100%. Now, Carolina does have to win. I don't know if they necessarily have to win out, but they could end up being tied if they fall to the Seattle Seahawks, who do also have to win out. It's going to get real fun and real frisky here these last couple of weeks. It's going to get real fun and real frisky these last couple of weeks. All right. Can we actually throw that up?
Throw what up?
The playoff picture.
Yes.
I'd love to see both of them. Where would you like to start?
Well, the AFC is the first row in our sheet.
Then let's
so
do
that's
it.
the one I'm going to do.
I love that. Okay, so here's the current AFC playoff picture. Now, some teams on here still have to play. Denver Broncos and Jaguars still have to play each other. Steelers will play later on today as well, playing the Detroit Lions. So that is a gigantic matchup. You got Ravens, who are still technically alive, playing the Patriots. Buffalo wrapped up a big win. Chargers wrap up a big win. Texans play later on today. Really difficult matchup. Las Vegas Raiders. Really difficult for
Real
them
tough.
to win. I don't know how they're going to find a way to come away with a victory there. Now, as we look over into the NFC, Carolina has now taken over that division lead. They have not clinched the division over Tampa Bay, but they have put themselves in the driver's seat. They control their own destiny. Big loss for Green Bay. Detroit, with a victory, would put themselves in a position to just need one more Green Bay loss to potentially get into that wild card spot. Monday night as well, going to be a big game because you got San Francisco against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts fighting to try and get into the playoffs. San Francisco, believe it or not, they are still alive for the 1 seed. The 1 seed in the NFC.
The NFC West is so wacky this year.
They all control their own destiny except for the Rams now. If Seattle wins out, they will be the NFC West winner, and they'll be the NFC leader, number 1 seed, I guess I should say. If San Francisco wins out, they will be the NFC leader because Seattle and San Fran plays each other. Big, big day. Big, big day. Got about a minute and a half left to go. If you want to join in, now's the time to do so. We're going to have a Santa race for that beanie.
176 entries, though, so far today. Shout out to everybody. Great show. Successful show, I think.
I would say successful show. But I'm also biased.
Plus, I mean, look at the games we were dealt with. Jets, Saints, I feel like we talked about maybe 5 times.
Rough
Chiefs,
game.
Titans, clunker. Hopefully Gardner Minshew not too injured. Bengals, Dolphins, that was belt to ass. Chargers, Cowboys was basically belt to ass. We got 2 good football games out of that stretch, and I'm proud of us for how we hung in there. I'm proud of you guys in the chat for how you hung there with us.
Steve Lawton, shout out to you. He's a Bills Mafia member. He's a Seahawks Today real one. Dude's an absolute beast.
Steve, do you want to get in on the raffle?
Steve. Shout out to Steve. Good dude. A lot of Seahawks Today real ones hanging out with us.
The Ortner Patrol.
The Willettes. We like to call them
The
Will and the Willettes. My special lady friend and mother did not appreciate that, so we've adjusted. You can also be the Willies, whichever you prefer.
Now, a quick look ahead here as we go to the rest of the night before we get on out of here doing our raffle and whatnot.
Thank you, Banger.
Couple big games. There's a couple meaningless games here. Jaguars and Broncos, though, is a big one that I think we'll be keeping our eyes on. I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm watching with very attentive eyes. But Texans got to take care of business. Steelers-Lions is a big game for both teams.
Wow, it is rocking right now in Denver. The entire stadium is shaking. The camera crew is shaking.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Crazy,
all right, we'll
crazy,
give it one more
crazy.
chance here.
All right, we're getting ready for our Santa race. Santa race. AFC West win with so the Broncos would clinch. Oh, they can't clinch the AFC with the win because, well, the Chargers won. All right, we got a Santa race going for you guys today. Winner is going to be able to walk away with a beanie. Sam is shuffling up the Santa so no one can say that they were dealt a bad hand.
No cheating, no cheating. Fair game
cheating.
for everybody.
No cheating at all. All right.
I'm doing it 12 times for the 12 days of Christmas.
Love that. 12 days of Christmas. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love
Boom.
it. Boom. All right. We're going to get this thing rolling here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, and there's a reindeer, too.
I was going to say, is Rudolph in the lead? That's Bush League. Is Rudolph going to come away with a victory? So are these Santas running? What's happening here?
They're shuffling. Santa's not exactly an athletic specimen.
Not a speed demon. No.
Yeah, no.
Do you
He's more of a power hitter.
I was going to say, Santa known for trotting around the base paths, not for stealing bases. Got it.
Not his forte.
No.
But Ricky Bobby, Jeremy Ledette amongst the people in the early mix here.
Yes,
Everyone's
sir.
got a chance.
Love that. Those are Seahawks Today, real ones. Hey, maybe if you're a Seahawks Today, real one. Help you out. Just kidding. I can't help you out at all.
Walking at a brisk pace. That's exactly right.
That's a good call there. Cross-country skiing like that. Ricky Bobby.
Oh, can he lock it
Crushing
down?
out to a lead. Oh, no, Jeremy Ledette. He's falling behind. Ricky Bobby. Oh, no, he's not going to be able
who
to keep
wants it
the
most?
lead. Who's racing out forward?
Joe
G.
Joe G.
Joe G with a victory.
I just got to talk to Joe G this week, so we're going to go ahead and make sure he's going to be locked and loaded for the holidays.
Cool. So we got Joe G locked in.
I'm guessing he's going to want a Giants hat. I'll give him a chance here to jump in the chat, but I've also got all his information. So
You got all his info?
it's a
Love
little
that.
bit unique. It's not one of those, if he's not in the chat to claim it, then he's not here, because we have all this stuff. And
We
he's-
have his stuff.
And he's been a realist of the real ones. So he's getting a hat shipped to his house for Christmas.
100%. Shout out to Joe G, man. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome.
Where did
man.
we finish? Let's see. Jeremy Ledet was right on the edge. Gabe Fulton, first
Ooh.
time on the show, a real one.
Dang. Jeremy Ledet. Gabe Fulton, by the way, shout out to you. New subscriber. Absolutely. He hit the Mike Breen, the double bang. The Mike Breen special. Bang,
The bang, bang.
Bang, bang. All right, here were the final scores from that morning slate. Tampa Bay falling to the Carolina Panthers. Panthers now have the lead in the NFC South. Bills outlast the Cleveland Browns 23-20. Chargers, in a battle of no one wants to play defense, comes away with the victory in Dallas 34-17. In the game that nobody cared about and everyone forgot, Bengals have a victory 45-21 over the Dolphins. Saints are shucking it up. He might be pretty decent with a victory 29-6. Giants get what they want and lose to the Minnesota Vikings. Chiefs, the Mahomes-less era not going well for them. Tennessee Titans come away with the victory 26-9. And the Cardinals have a 3-0 lead against the Falcons. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream today. Thank you, Sam, for letting me come back on. And until next time, I'll catch y'all later.